Hey, how you doing? It's Monday night. Let's hang out. What is going on, people? How are you? What is new and exciting? Let's see who we got going on here. We've got G. What up, G? Thanks for hanging out for a bit. I know you probably have school tonight. Who else we got going on here? It's Millie, James. What's going on? How are you guys doing? Who else we got? Scott is here. Go back a little bit. Terry and Al are here. Oh, I got a raid from Shirley. Woo! Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. What's up, Rob? We've got Crystal in the house. Crystal McConnell, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Welcome to the chat. It's Monday night. Let's hang out. G's got the night off. Look at that. And Millie and James did their testing this morning. Awesome. Paper Bag Nomad, what's up? How are you? Thanks for coming in. Scott, how was your first trip? Did we melt any shoes? No, we did not. We didn't melt any shoes this weekend. It was good. It was a bit chilly, but it was good. G says 15 in the house. Hit that like button. All right. What's going on? How was everybody's Monday? Let's see. Terry got his first shot today. Not growing the third arm yet. I go for my first one on Thursday. Thursday. Casual girl. Hey. How are you? Long time no see. Thanks for coming in. Hillbilly. Liked and shared. Thanks, Hillbilly. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I'm good, casual girl. I am good. Good. Who's having chili? It was chilly. What up, G?
I know, right?
Wow, long time no see. We got a mic raid. Hey, Linda. How are you?
Mic raid.
Ray's doing laundry. I hear that. I got to take my stuff out of the dryer tonight. It's Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Thanks for coming in, Marshmallow. Thank you for the raid. And Raymond shared out the live. Thank you. And let's see. Oh, God, this chat's rolling here today.
Oh.
Julie, how are you? What's going on?
What?
And Stan the Man had made it too. What's up, Stan? Thanks for coming in. And Dan the Man is here. How are you, Dan? Woo! What's going on, G? How'd you get the night off? Easter Monday, right?
Something like that. No, it's our spring break.
Oh, nice.
But I'm studying for another class.
Oh, okay.
So it's not really my break. But I thought, hey, I know how it is to start a live and nobody's there right now, so I'll not break the ice.
Well,
and I don't think I've been up on this panel since after like the first week or so you started it. You're in a Restream.
Yeah. I've been using a couple of different ones. But you're always at school when I go on, so.
I know, right? Yeah, I'd have to leave right now. Back to my arm. Yeah.
Usually you just pop in and leave a comment and Let me know that you visited.
Yeah, I try to be there.
So we
And
got
then vice versa. You know, when I go lives on Saturday, you are probably sleepy time
exactly. So
because
it's that
it's
whole
midnight to
3 hour
you. Yeah.
balance. Whoa, who else we got? We got Gina. What's up there, lady? How are you? Long time no see.
Hope she's feeling well. She's
Yeah,
driving her cats crazy with her new toys.
right.
Yep, yep.
Mike is here. Thanks for coming in, Mike. How are you? Mike, raise his hand. Me. Let's see. Marshall says he shared it out to the M&A Facebook page. Thank you very much, Mike. Mike. Marshall, I appreciate it. I like calling him Marshmallow because it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
And Terry's been out of college too long. I ain't got no class, he says.
Come on, get some education.
Education. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi, yada, yada, yada.
Casual
And
girl, we just saw her.
Marshmallow wants to know how your school's going there, G.
Not bad. I just aced my classes. I think I took a picture of it. I haven't showed that. Oh, nobody's asked. Oh,
Casual girl is double streaming. She's multitasking. Kenny's here from Lucky Dog. Mike is down to the last 24 hours. Boy, you must be happy about that. That's a rough roll. Let's see. Marshall's planning a special marshmallow video. Oh, see? What's that, G? Oh, your grades.
100%. Come on, 100%, 100%, 100%.
God, you're kicking
Yeah,
butt over there.
yeah. In this class, that was pretty good. Yep, been on the honor roll since day one. Didn't even
Sweet.
know it.
Bernie, camping went well. Thank you very much. It was fun. A little chilly, but it was fun. And G likes chili.
Yeah.
Hillbilly.
Well,
Hillbilly
the edible.
graduated third grade. That's as
Not
far as
the,
he goes.
yeah. End with an I, yeah. The Y kind, no.
Marshall saying you're rocking the 4-0. There you go.
Yep, so far so good.
Hillbilly
I got
valedictorian.
so if I it's hydraulics is what I want to challenge. So this week I'm going to study and challenge the test, the final, and hopefully I won't have to do it. You know, I'll pass that, and then I'll only have solar. You
Oh,
think
okay.
I know anything about solar?
Oh, you'll have fun with that one.
Oh yeah, I know. So I have to have one class to stay in the program, right? So, but I might as well learn a little bit more. You're never a master, you know. You can always learn. So that's I'm
Exactly.
stoked. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. You do well. You must be enjoying it too. I mean, taking all those
Well,
robotic classes and stuff.
yeah, we're not quite into the real physical robotic part. We're still doing all the prelimmy stuff, you know, electronics, the math, the what ifs. So
We have the clock from
last one.
Jersey across the river in Jeffersonville, Indiana. It's a giant clock. Well, that's cool.
Huh.
Which clock? I'm trying to think about which clock he's talking about.
So I noticed on your chat over here that it goes upside down, backwards, the other reverse of or StreamYard,
Yeah, it goes up
and
and down or whatever.
which is great. I love it at the top. I like that part. You can't scroll backwards though, so you got to be on top of it, right?
Yeah, I can scroll backwards.
Oh, okay. I can.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. That's
Hey,
cool.
Sue. Thanks for coming in.
And what?
And
Lucky
Marshall
Lucky.
says,
Yeah, what was that last one?
G1,
Study your major.
what are you studying or your major robotics? Are you going to work at
Yep.
Boston Dynamics?
Ooh, I'd like to. I really, really would. I would. Where are they only located on the East Coast? Or are they in? I think they're. Are they in Indiana? I forget where they were. Where are they at? I would love to, because that's the top robotics. That is the highest end robotics part there is. I don't want to be on a production line and just, you know, fix flippers for FedEx, you know,
Yeah.
conveyor belts.
Hey there, Nelson. Thanks for coming in from Shirley. I appreciate it. And we got here at one time it was second largest next to Big Ben. Let me see if I can find more info. Okay.
He's double dipping.
I'm trying to think which clock
So,
it might.
Marshall's your Lance tonight, eh? Googler?
I don't know.
He's Googler?
What? Oh, I'm getting a raid. Oh, the
Cool.
Colgate clock. Oh, okay, all right. Thank you,
So,
Annabelle, from coming in from Shirley. Thank you.
hang on.
Hold on, I'm getting a raid. Carl, my Jersey friend. Hang on, gotta let the dogs out first. I'm here for a bit.
Adventures of Scott. Well, hello.
Yeah, I'm getting raided by Shirley tonight. Woohoo!
There you go. We got 26 in the house. Who's hit the like button? Come on, hit it again. Hit it again after that.
Hit it hard. Turn it red.
3 times.
Could you imagine instead of blue, like you know how like you smack yourself and then you turn red? There you go. Right?
Have you ever done a spike? I like Spike.
Spike. It could be seen in the movie Insider with Al Pacino and Russell Crowe. Oh, okay. William, my friend. What's up, Mr. William? I hope you're off tonight. I hope you're not working. What's going on?
They're in Scotland? Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you see Rob's fire? Did you see Rob's plug today? He had a USB plug in his power strip, and it blew out.
Oh, get out!
Black.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't catch fire. It just like probably threw out a flame because it was burnt.
What was he trying to charge?
I believe his computer.
Oh. I ordered a miniature blue-eyed husky dog robot for company. They're really cute. Okay. And let's see what else we got going on here. The clock has a 40-foot diameter? Really? Holy moly. That's a huge clock.
Second to Big Ben? How big's Big Ben?
I don't know.
41?
Yeah, 40 and a half, right?
Yeah. Terry now.
Crystal McConnell. Well, we got a lot of them. So what else is in your list of things to do there, G?
What's that?
What else is on your list of things to do there for school and stuff?
I'm always got to work on the RV. I got to raise the bench. So I'm going to get a 3,000 watt inverter charger, the Victron one. That's monstrous. Weighs 40 pounds. I don't know if I can mount it laying down because they always show them upright. But see, they do that batteries too. Most people they're accustomed to having the battery upright, correct?
Right.
Well, with lithium, you can lay them on their sides, their ends, whatever. You can stack them which way. So hopefully I can do that with this charger too.
Yeah, because
so that's going to go under
like a gel or something, right?
Yeah. So this thing is it's a power supply basically, but you just have to get the heat to blow through, I bet. But it's going to go under my bench seat that also houses the furnace.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll fit. The measurements fit. If they say I can't lay it down, then I'm going to have to rethink it.
Right.
So where I would put it would be underneath the dinette table. So the table's sticking out and the 2 benches, seats.
Okay.
So I'll put it under the table against the wall.
Oh, nice.
It'll stick out a wee bit, but.
So William's on night shift in intensive care on a 10-minute break. I have a junior doctor to shadow me to see what I do. He's learning. Awesome.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Sure. Sonia, I wondered where you went. We were talking about you in Lucky Dog Live. I was waiting for a reply, but you were setting up for a live. Yeah, I snuck out the back door. I told Sue I was going.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Julie? Thanks for coming in. How are you?
And then, Sonia, my next adventure this month, if I pass this class, I
Mm-hmm.
will challenge myself to pursue the drone pilot license.
Oh, get out. Okay.
Yeah, because if I have solar, that's the only class I have. That's a little less excuse than if I have two classes.
All right.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
can take
So
your
one,
drone. You can take your drone license at the same school then.
no, it's all online, but you
Oh,
have
okay.
to. But it's basically a pilot license,
Okay.
and the difference is you just don't fly a plane, you fly a drone. So it's pretty intense. It's more intense than school, I bet, because I won't know anything about it. And then you schedule it with your FAA at your local airport.
Oh.
Yeah, it's legit, and it's $150 for I think darn near 150 questions, and it's like a 3-hour test. The only thing you can bring in is your glasses and a pencil. No keys, no phone, nothing. Your wallet, everything. They lock it up. You are not to be distracted at all.
So they don't check your ID or nothing like when you go
Oh, they
in?
will. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I meant inside the testing room. But yes,
Oh, so they give you a locker and stuff. Okay.
right. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
Did I get
That's
my
good.
water working? Well, let me tell you about my water, Julie. Without going into too much of a long story, I have full water in the bathroom, in the bathroom shower and sink in the toilet, the sink, and the shower in the back in the camper. But I have a trickle up at the front in the kitchen.
Oh,
So
really?
they're supposed to send a guy out either today or
Send the guy.
Friday. Ask me to leave the spare key in the hiding spot. So we'll find out what the heck that is all about. We're thinking that the cartridge in the faucet itself is clogged.
Mhm.
So yeah.
You can't do it. Come on.
It's one of those faucets that has the pull-out spray nozzle thing on it, you know.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we took apart the end of the nozzle. It's about that long. We
Right. Right.
we twisted that off. We took it out. I took the aerator out. I took the gaskets out. Took everything out. Cleaned it all up. But the cartridge part, which you can see in there, I couldn't. I couldn't get it out. And
Really?
I have like those dental pick tools that you can buy. That really, And I'm going in there and I'm using the hook one and I'm going in there and it would. I didn't want to because my luck it would come out. I'd never get it back in again.
Right.
So I didn't want to go too far with it. But hopefully it's something that dumb.
Do you
We'll
think it
find.
screws in instead of just comes out? Then it must
What was
screw
that?
in. Then it must screw in.
I don't know if it
'Cause
screws in or if it just pops in there or what. Because
yeah.
it's you can see it like when you take the nozzle and you turn it up, you can see it's sitting in there. And then there's a gasket, and then there's this plastic disc with a really really tiny donut O-ring,
Yes.
and then another regular rubber gasket, and it's like all these pieces.
That would be the
So
next set. It's the gasket keeping it in.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The ring.
And
Yeah.
then they'll say, "Oh well, we can't get these. You'll have to get a new faucet." What? Get out of here,
Oh, of course, dear. That's what I'm saying.
Drew.
But
Drew likes to eat popcorn in the dark just to hear the extra
I know.
crunch.
So I
Mayhem, what's
only
up?
came. They only come here for the crunchy parts.
The crunchy part, yeah. So, you have the
Yeah.
chance to take a drone class. That's cool. Marshall
Well,
says.
it's an online training class. I could just find a book and read it, but I like videos. I'm a visual person. But yeah.
Uh, it sounds like a lot of stuff you have to go through. Just you have to take the test,
Oh
and
yeah.
and.
Oh yeah. It's serious. And that's why it may ruin the industry for the average Joe because all drones need to be registered, and hardly anybody knows that unless
Right.
it's under the 250-gram mark, which is now the newest drone or those little kid drones, right? But if you're
Right.
out flying a drone or you're a real estate agent thinking you're going to take your own pictures, no, you're supposed to license that. And then
Oh.
lot of drones, they have software in them now that says, "Oh, you're in a flight path. You cannot launch here."
Right.
And yet, as a professional pilot, you'll be able to override that. And the next thing, the FAA want to make it that every drone that is in the air needs to be hooked up to the internet. And so they're fighting against that, and they're actually being sued right now because of the way they went about it to say you have to do that. Because I'm in the desert,
Right.
and there's no way that there's internet out there that I can't do that.
Yeah.
So, but it's the satellites will tell them that I'm out there. I'm
Oh,
hooked up to
okay.
like 15 to 20 some satellites at a time. So they know exactly where every drone is that comes up that has that. It's a calibration thing, so you can find your drone and whatnot. But
Right.
they'll be able to track you. So,
What's up,
but they
Jay?
do that anyway, right?
Yeah, they're gonna do that regardless. So,
Yeah. So either I'm connected or not, they're tracking it.
hey, Amy, thanks for
So
coming in. But there's a lot of
boxes.
stuff that they think that you should know, but they don't make it public knowledge. So, how are you supposed to know if
Yeah.
they don't put it out there?
So you'll always see somebody get a new drone and they go, "Oh, how high can it go? Or how far can it go?" Those are the two things you're not supposed to do with it. But that's what everybody wants to know.
Yeah. Terry has 2 drones in boxes, never flown one before.
Ouch. Yeah, that's why I waited for the very top of the line technology. I paid quite a bit for mine.
Lance would ask if
Quite
I
a bit.
Googled the faucet. Yeah, I know, right? The thing that sucks about the faucets that they put in these RVs is
Mm-hmm.
that they don't tell you what brand faucet they put in. I
Well,
had
they're
an
also not.
issue.
Mm-hmm.
I had an issue with the last camper I had where it would constantly drip after about 2 years of owning it.
Oh, jeez.
It wasn't like a fast drip. It was drip, drip,
Oh,
drip, drip.
yeah.
And we had to take the thing apart and find the cartridges and the gaskets and everything. And we actually, thank God, found a local plumbing supply place that they had to match them up by look because they didn't have the type of faucet
Oh, yeah.
listed.
Well, that's
It's
kind of the good thing about building your zone, build outs and van builds and whatnot, is that you're putting in household products.
right.
RVs are not household products. They're all cheap plastic things. And like you said, oh, we don't have that. You're going to have to buy a new one.
Yeah. And a lot of
Keep
people,
it.
when they buy an RV, when I got my very first one 6 years ago, I was reading a
Mhm.
bunch of stuff online where people were actually taking out the original faucets and putting in, the household faucets
Right.
just because of that. So if they needed a part or something, they could get it readily.
Hmm.
Carl says essentially you have to take a test, pay for it, study a lot to operate essentially a high-end toy that you bought
Hmm.
with your money. Welcome to 2021.
Well, but on that note, if you're a YouTuber and you're monetized and you make money from that drone and you're not licensed, that's against the law.
Yeah.
And that's what the FA or FAA wants to do is, oh, you have to have a pilot license. Well, people like Chrome that's way out in the la la land, I don't have a problem with that. It's the people inside that say, oh, well, screw that, and they take off. And I'm in a city where I have an Air Force base right next door, and they fly below what I'm allowed to fly. The law
Oh.
says I can fly at 400 feet, but in my town, there's helicopters and Chinooks and these the ones that have the helicopter blades, and then they turn into the airplane,
Mm,
whatever those are. Yeah, they're at 200 or 100 feet above my house. It's
wow.
like, can't you guys go over to the freeway? But they ride over the town.
All
I'm
right.
serious. Oh yeah.
What's up, Dana?
There's Dana. Hi, Dana. Oh,
Adam's nephew is certified. He does search and rescue for different counties. His drone is
in
used.
use.
Yeah. Drew sent his
Yeah.
drone 5 miles because I found ladies in the new age bathing suits and I have Zoom on my drone. Oh my god.
Silly boy.
What's
No, my
up there,
controller.
Victoria? How are you?
Gee, look how close this is. So this is just the controller for it.
Wow. Thing is bigger than your hand almost.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Walt? Thanks for coming in. How are you?
Yeah.
How's St. Augustine today?
So this will reach out to 7 miles,
7 miles.
but I'm not flying it past 1. I don't think I've gone even 3/4 of a mile. Sonia, I paid more for this than one of my cars.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Letji, for the raid from Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you.
Drone talk, love it.
Right? Thank you, Maria, for coming in from Cheryl and Annalyn and Shay. And I'm getting rated again.
Wow, look at you.
Thank you,
A lot of people
Maria.
I don't know. Lucky dog.
So when do you go back to school?
Next week. Next Monday.
Oh, so you got the whole week. Sweet.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'll be studying this hydraulics, and the department head gave me the schedules. A lot of it's online. A lot of the schedules, so I can look at the tests. So I should be able to study pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for the raid from Cheryl. Thank you.
Yeah. Dunn Thomas. I don't get some of that.
It's Filipino. It means
Oh,
done, came and visited, left a present, blah, blah, blah.
okay, cool. I had somebody from the Philippines come up. It was Love You. Somebody, I forget. We had a couple times come up, and they showed me the street, and they were on live, and they're in the Philippines. It was
Oh, that's
crazy good.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Julie, I am unsupervised at the moment. Jim is at a meeting tonight. He
Uh-huh.
actually had to go to a physical meeting tonight for the Masonic Lodge. Yeah. So let's
Something's
see.
happening.
Huh?
Something must be happening.
That's a long story. He can
Oh
explain
yeah,
it better than I can, but
we won't go there.
Fatima's nephew gets some amazing nature drone footage. She shares them with me, knowing I'm a nature nut.
Nut.
Nature nut.
Yeah, I need to learn to edit. My computer is funky. It doesn't like any of the files. I can take the files from my brand new phone, okay, and about 3 of them will come out, and the rest of them won't. And it says
Really?
no, it can't. Doesn't comply. Yeah.
That's
So my
weird.
last video I just did it right off of my camera here, and I just made a video.
Wow.
Which therefore, since I've said that out loud, I challenge you to watch the video and do the questions. It's the question test or challenge. And they're different than most people have had. It's not the 40. It's nothing to do with blue cheese.
I did that one already.
I know, right? So mine are nothing like that. Yeah.
I think I
So
did that
I
one
don't
back
think
in
it's any of those.
December or January. I think I did that
Yeah.
one.
But I changed it up purposely because of that first question. Do you like blue cheese? And people go, no. It freak out on
I
the
love
first question. I'm going, yeah, right?
Erica. What's up, lady? How are you?
Ooh, way back in middle school, huh?
She was probably a rainbow girl.
Harry
Tony
Al, I
Damien.
need to know you. Sorry.
Tony Damien is driving again. This girl drives so much.
Driving.
Where are you driving to now, Tony?
Beep, beep.
She's always driving, this girl. I'm wondering
Driving me
what
crazy.
and what editing platform. Oh, so he's
Yeah.
trying to pick one.
I need an editing platform. I don't have one. What's my drone? The DJI Maverick Pro 2. Solex.
Solex, what's up? Jim isn't here, Solex. I'm unsupervised again.
Jim. So,
Carl's going to switch his phone and head upstairs in a few, so I will be listening, but I won't respond. I will catch the rest in the AM. Thanks, Carl. You're the bomb. That's his computer.
Oh, really?
Oh, so Tony had to take some packages and get some hangas.
Maybe you can drive my car.
Right?
Yeah. PC or Mac? What is? I was wondering.
She can't tell you where she's going, only where she left. Drew
So
says
Walt,
he can zoom in on stuff and so nice. I can tell if the ladies are something I want to talk to.
guy. That's
Right?
why we have to have a license, and that's why we're now being tracked.
Somebody will fight that, just like they fought the whole what you call it thingy with the national parks and one.
Yeah. Well, I understand it in Yellowstone over the all the hot vents because the drones have batteries in them, and that will totally ruin chemistry, let alone melted plastic,
Right.
in all those hot spring pools. But in the Grand Canyon, where like it bounce off the wall and roll 1,500 feet to the bottom, they wouldn't probably be able to find it. But the fine print is on that too, is that they do have batteries in them. If they crash and burn really hard, they will catch on fire.
Oh.
I think that's the biggest thing. They can catch on fire. So,
has anyone ever heard of using PEX for an underground water supply line for a home?
No.
No. PEX is what they use in
the
RVs.
house. Yeah, in the house and RVs, exactly. So Solix is getting his yard dug up, and the guy yanked out another 10 feet of copper pipe that he wasn't supposed to. He's yanked out electrical wires. Yeah.
What?
And the guy comes up. Oh, yeah. And the digger came in, dug for 15 minutes. The landlord or owner got there, saw him digging. The landlord left, and the guy went off to lunch 4 hours ago.
Wow.
Not been back. Yeah. He's not had water for 2 months.
Wow.
They do have speakers for drones.
His claim jumper wants to put PEX in. Who is this guy working for? Like,
Yeah.
He's obviously not from the town.
He's really not a professional. He's a guy with a backhoe.
Drew wants to put loudspeakers on his drone. That way I can not only get to see if I want to talk to them, I can, and they cannot say no because loudspeaker.
Drew, they have those. They have a speaker for those. Yeah. So you're not too far off.
Drones are just so damn expensive.
Oh,
what
yeah.
the heck does this? What do you got covering your camera there, Victoria?
Because I bought a new camera. Well, my husband got me a new camera for Easter, and I haven't set it up for this site. So let's see. There we go.
There you go.
Looks like you didn't take the sticker off. There we go.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like,
there.
Okay, now I can see everything.
Now, doing something new for me, because right now I'm live on Mike's live. I didn't close it down. I'm in his StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted to come over here and hang out in your StreamYard also, just to see if I could be in two different StreamYards at one time. But what I had to do is mute myself in Mike's right now. So my microphone's muted and the page is muted.
Victoria, are you up on their panel?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Okay, that you don't want to do that. That takes away a lot of their bandwidth, and they're having problems with bandwidth. So
Drop yourself in the
Well, I was
basement.
talking to them
be
about it
in it.
just now, and that's why I told them I wanted,
Oh,
um,
okay.
and they said it they
But
could
hearing
do
what they're
it.
saying, and they're probably right. Yeah. No, you can be in as many as you want, but
No, because
they're having
I muted myself.
right.
Yeah, you might want to
But
drop
because you're
yourself in the
physically,
basement just so they have enough bandwidth.
oh,
Okay.
even the basement, you
Well,
got to be out.
thank you for letting me try because I just want to
Yeah,
try it
you
out,
bet.
see if I could join two because it's two different sites, and I was curious. So
Yeah,
Oh,
no
yeah, you
problem.
can.
thanks again.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you. Bye.
Cool, cool, cool.
Bye.
Leave. There it is.
I told the claim jumper he should return the copper line back to the property. He refused, then informed him of Montana code annotated that what he is doing is considered larceny.
Oh my goodness. Why would oh my? I don't get it. So the guy's digging, right? And he grabbed a piece of pipe and it broke off. I think it was like maybe 3 or 4 feet, right? Well, then he's digging some more and pulled out 6 or 8 more feet. That's hooked way back there under the dirt.
Yeah.
Then the guy takes the pipe and leaves and doesn't come back for 4 hours. And he's going. So the joke was that he's going to the copper store and getting his
I
lunch
was
money,
just going
right?
to say, I'm sure this guy actually works for, and he's not just trying to thieve copper all over the place.
Well, he's digging up some broken old crusty pipe, but like I said, he dug for a half hour. Landlord checked him off. The landlord leaves, and then the guy's gone for 4 hours. Yeah, this has been going on for 2 months, man. It's just sad.
Why
It's
doesn't
messed up.
Solon just go to town hall and say, WTF is going on here? Like, this is ridiculous.
He did that once in a very stinky outfit, and then when he was leaving, he looks back and they were opening the door at 45-degree weather. Yeah, he left his stench there for a minute, just on purpose, you know. But
True,
maybe he'll come up and tell you his story if you care to.
Well, the link is in the chat if he wants to talk about it. I mean, I know the story up to a certain point, but
Now you do, yeah. I hear what you're putting down.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And that guy took the copper away. Yes, he put it down and then took off with it.
Wow.
Double mint twin. Who's the double mint twin?
Victoria.
Is the double mint? Okay. Does she have a sister?
No, because she's on 2 live streams at the same time.
Show us.
Bear,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
bear
Show us
in
your
mind-
video camera.
Roses. There's
Show
the
us
man
the
in
dirt
the
pile.
Bear in mind, I'm not angry. It's actually extremely comical to me. I've had the property over twice today. Property owner over twice today. We looked at it. He can't. I don't think he knows I'm recording. So that's his backhoe. That's the back. The plan was to dig from there all the way over to the manufactured home behind me, where the water line is broken. So he dug here and dug up all of the water line fittings that go from here to my house to that. And he wants to get paid for this. So he pulls all the copper out of the ground there. It was more than just that one copper line. He pulled out 3/4 inch copper, which was the main line, put it on his trailer. And I got it on video right here saying, you're getting nothing.
Yeah.
And I was really nice. I said to him, I like you. I think you're a hell of a guy, but I need to let you know that we need that copper pipe back on the property. If the property owner says you can have it after the job is done, excellent. But we need that copper pipe here. And then he goes, you're getting nothing. And I said, I need that pipe. But and this is the tone of voice I was using. I wasn't angry or anything. I was using reason and logic. And I said, then you must be aware that according to Montana State Code Annotated, this is considered larceny. You cannot remove items or artifacts off the property until the job is done. I'm getting my backhoe and I'm leaving. So he just hops in his truck and goes. His backhoe's still here. I'm getting a hoot out of this.
Oh yeah.
One year this century, you will have water again.
I
What
know.
year that is, I'm not sure.
When's the
Or
meetup?
he,
When's
or-
the meetup?
Yeah.
Because I'm
Or
going to
he
be.
should.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Georgie. Uh-oh.
Well, it's your line. Or he will own the property, because this is not right.
Well, I lease the property. It's my responsibility just as well as the property owner. Except I don't think, according to any leasings, that I'm responsible for the underground facilities or infrastructure. Lost my apple tree. He knocked my apple tree down.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's
Who the
okay.
hell hired this
Right.
guy? Like,
Okay, I found that
I
out.
know.
Excellent question,
One
because that's
ad.
an important question. So,
Yes,
so
it
this,
is.
so when the property owner came over, I asked him. I said, "So what was the contract you had?" He said, "We don't have a contract. We didn't discuss prices."
Oh my goodness.
What?
Wow.
tell him
So
to have water in the next 2 years, maybe.
yeah, so we discussed this. The guy who did this 2 years ago, who repaired that same line that the other guy just yesterday ripped apart, is coming over in the morning. He's not going to be a happy camper because I know that the guy that's coming over in the morning, he's bonded and licensed.
Right.
I don't know about this other fella. So I feel bad that something bad is going to happen to the other fella because of his choices.
Did they get him from a Cracker Jack box? Just
Right?
asking for a friend.
Was it a piece of paper on the wall of the bar, or
I don't
this
know how
doesn't look good.
I asked that question. I said, "Where'd you find him?" I didn't get an answer.
Bruce says always have
Well, it's
paper.
now. It's been,
Right.
well,
But if you don't have
fine print,
paper,
bonded and licensed,
if you don't
stuff
have
like
paper,
this.
don't do any work around a YouTuber because we're going to get it on camera.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
crazy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you'll have
So
water
did you?
maybe in the next 10 years, maybe, I'm guessing.
And I'm really not. I'm not concerned about the water because I'm looking at it this way. This is a phenomenal learning experience for me to be a boondocker, full-time RV or boondocking when I don't have facilities. I am learning light years of stuff. Doing the RV DJ, or no, doing the van life rocks thing and pooing in a bucket.
Yeah, right.
I know.
Terry says they found the guy on Craigslist.
Earlier than you thought.
Well,
Yeah.
he's had
People have a problem with Craigslist.
All right, Bruce, drive safe. We'll be here.
he's had 3 other contractors come over and look at the property, and they didn't want to do the job. So,
Well,
all
that's
my
his problem.
stars.
This is a town issue, right? This
What?
this is a town issue, right?
It
The
comes
broken
off the
pipe is it on the property or is it on the town's property?
Okay, generally, the city water services are in the middle of the road, right? But
Yes.
not on this one. The city water services are on the property.
Okay.
So the issue is the city water facility to the house. So now it's no longer a city issue.
Right.
However, the guy, by taking artifacts off the property, made it a city issue under criminal law. And I know I'm gonna tell the property owner in the ins and outs, but this is way beyond me. I never, even if somebody, and I've had this, somebody tried to kill me, I wouldn't. I knew who it is, knew his name. I didn't prosecute. I believe in a different set of values. I don't know if there's a God, but if there is, whoever does these things has to answer to them.
Yeah. Shar says Ray is more particular, but I tell you a lot less likely to get messed when he's not in the mood to deal with messes. I don't know.
I'm having fun with it. It's like a mystery of learning about 60 Minutes was always good. They go into like an automotive
Yeah.
shop, and they like put hidden cameras in the car. But before they did that, they took the car to a real automotive specialist,
Right.
and then they take the car in there and they catch him, caught on camera thing. And so that's the fun I'm having. It will serve no purpose to be angry about this.
Well, the only thing that I would be PO'd about is the fact that, and it's almost, well, I found ways around it just by taking a big old pot of water from the bathroom sink and doing the dishes in the kitchen sink, But I would be PO'd at the fact that you can't do any dishes. You can't take a shower. It's like
Yeah, I don't have a single clean dish in the house. I don't know if this will get me very far. Let's find out.
He's touching his camera. Careful.
right.
I'm
Don't
touching.
push the buttons.
My sink is full of every dish I own. Full.
I think we see that.
And I use those dishes 8 or 9 times over. I'm still touching. I'm touching. Okay, I'm away. And I've used those dishes like 8 or 9 times over and over. But the guys asked me this question. Well, why don't you go get a 5-gallon bucket of water? Those 5-gallon jugs of water you get like at Wally World.
Right.
And I said, let's look at the math. I need at least 2 5-gallon jugs of water. And they were talking about, well, you can use that to flush the toilets. Okay. It takes 5 gallons, 3 gallons to flush, and 2 gallons to fill the bowl back up, right? That's 5 gallons. So if you use your facilities twice a day, that's 2 5-gallon jugs. If now you're cooking and with it, and now you're doing your dishes, you're doing your laundry, and you're bathing. So we're up to like 20 gallons of water a day. I think that's reasonable. Okay, in my Walmart, it's $14.95 to get one 5-gallon jug of water. Then if you return that jug, you get $6.77 back. Mm-hmm. So it's going to cost me $6 per jug of water. So where's that calculator at? I used to be able to do this in my head, but now I only have one brain cell left.
After all this, I have one brain cell left too.
Let's just say 6 times 4. So that's $24 for 1 day's use times 30 days. So if I'm using bottled water, I'm spending $720 a month.
So my question to you is, how are you doing your laundry?
Well, Georgie knows.
Wishy-washy?
So I have some special clothes that I keep sealed in a bag, especially Pigpen from Charlie Brown's right there. And if I need to go talk to somebody about the property, I put those clothes on. So I went over to pay my lease the first of the month and went in there, and I intentionally spent 20 minutes inside the office going like this, airing myself out. And we talked about all kinds of things. How long does it take you to, here's my money, get a receipt, you're out. So I'm in there. Did you hear about that volcano in Iceland? So I went on for 5 minutes about that one, and I'm walking around the office area and everything. and we talked about a whole plethora of other things. As long as I had at least 20 or 30 minutes of time in their office with my stinky clothes. So as I get in my truck and everything and I'm heading out, I noticed that the property owner's wife, who's a realtor, walked into the office. It's 45 degrees out that morning. So
as I'm time now. Thanks for coming in. Sorry.
As I'm pulling out, I see that his wife opens up the front door to air it out.
Sonia, did you see what he was doing? Do it again, Solex.
What?
Solex.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I was going, did you see that volcano?
There we go.
So the last thing I said before I left the office to the secretary, I said, I'll be here tomorrow to find out any new things that had happened.
Yep.
The property owner and the digger showed up the next day. So that's how. I'm not going to fight City Hall, but that's how you fight a property owner.
Like this.
Flap your arms like a bird.
She's missed it.
So I'm having, I'm literally having fun doing it. I can't be angry about that.
Yeah, well, I'm really glad that you're kind of not really getting PO'd about the whole thing. I mean, my father would have been fit to be tied.
Do we need more people like this?
My dad would have been grabbing guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
My
anyway,
dad would have been fit to be tied.
I only wanted to get here and ask everybody's opinion about PECs because I don't think that would pass any municipal code in the United States. You can't put PECs underground.
No.
No, it's no.
It's
PECs are used inside and in RVs.
Yeah. Sure. He brought some. That's all he did today. 30 minutes of digging, and then this last half hour, he brought over that roll of PECs.
We'll go lock it in your bedroom. Say it got stolen, and then give it back to the last day. So,
oh, you evil man! No, I couldn't do that.
No, just hide it. I'm just saying hide it.
I
because
know.
you can't use it. Yeah,
and I get the joke, but that's just not in me. I couldn't do that.
Rare in Canada.
And another time in my life, I would have, but I've seen the damage one person can do to another, and it can last for a long time. And so I have to watch what I do because I don't want this to be a burr under somebody's saddle for decades to come. That would be.
All right. So Drew has been having this eye issue for months now. So he finally got someone at the VA to deal with his eye, which is good. Jean Marie, guns are rare in Canada. Thanks for coming in, Jean. Hope everything is great with you today. Drew loves his bed. It's like sleeping on a block of hardwood. That's why I changed out my mattress, Drew. I put in one of those 8-inch memory foam mattresses with a big old pillow topper on it. Oh my God, it's sleeping on a cloud.
Cloud 9. I think that's the limit. That's Cloud 9. That's only Cloud 6.
Yeah, Cloud 11 or 12. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there you go.
Have to have, was it 6-inch round pipes? I believe is the minimum.
So that's what originally broke, right, Solex?
Oh, okay. Municipal code, any municipal code that you go to anywhere in the United States, the service line to the house has to be 3/4 inch thick. Only until you enter the home is where you can go to 1/2 inch for service. It has to be 3/4 inch entering the home. And there's only 1/2 inch out here. But of course, the house was built like 90 years ago, so different codes.
Okay. So they're back in the day, they put in the copper pipe then.
Right, and the copper pipe that they put in is no longer in use because 2 years ago, the digger that's going to be coming tomorrow morning came over and replaced all of that. There was nothing wrong at my house. The leak is 100 feet down to the manufactured home. That's where the problem is, and I try to explain that to somebody.
Yeah.
So that means the electrical wire to the pump has to be replaced now.
Yeah.
The copper pipe to the main service needs to be replaced now. The filling of all the holes.
Yeah,
Sonia, this is all the damage they've done. There's nothing been fixed. They're not even near the hole.
This was the wire.
This is insane.
This went to my well water. I have no well.
That's
I don't even have well water now.
That's 15 feet right there.
Yeah, and that's where he just clipped it off. He didn't even get back over to the well water, which is another 30 feet back. So I have I got nothing. I got nothing, man. I got nothing.
Erica is eating dinner before when she popped on. I started my job and it was great. Woo! Come on, Erica, come visit.
I started my job today. Come tell all.
He had to leave his Civil War musket when he moved back to Canada. Oh God.
Wow.
See, now there's some areas that if it's a civil war or historical, you can bring it, but I guess Canada's not one of those areas.
Right?
Meaning that it's not a gun that actually can shoot. It'll blow up before it'll actually shoot, right?
Yeah, you'd really have to have that thing totally restored, I guess.
I
Flint.
wouldn't put it near my face.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Walt. This 8-inch, I went to Walmart, and I am
Walmart.
super impressed. I forgot what brand it is, but I went to Walmart and I got the 8-inch memory foam mattress. It was like on clearance for like $219 or something.
Sweet.
And
Queen size?
yeah, regular queen mattress, 60 by 80.
Yeah.
And it's packed in, vacuum packed, like down to this high. Opened it up, let it, fully inflate and do its thing and everything. Boy,
Yep.
is that comfortable. Holy moly. Like, I don't even want to get up in the morning when I'm down there. It's about time now switched out to a puffy
Wildlife
Cloud.
Yeah, I don't think that there's grandfather rules for a musket.
Oh, there's your cat. There's a cat.
That's a pregnant female, and she lives underneath. She lives underneath my storage unit, or my storage shed.
What am I looking for?
I cleared
That
it
black
out
dot in the
enough.
middle.
Oh, okay.
I cleared it out enough so that the cat could get back in there, but she's really freaking out that all that dirt's around.
Yeah.
And she's about ready to drop.
Wow. Well, she won't drop right there. She will find a very secluded, hard to find hiding spot when she's ready to drop.
Yeah, that was it.
She's already under there. Is that the hole right there for her to go in?
that's the cat hole.
Yeah, no, the one right by the edge of the wood there. Oh, she's going down the hill.
Yeah. So
wait for it. Yep, she's going down.
Yeah. So I read after he buried that. Every time he buries that, I re-dig it out so the cats can get back in there.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's right there then.
Yeah.
Okay. Marines.
Fun stuff. That's my wildlife cam, Sonia.
Your wildlife cam.
Hold up a store.
Oh, he had a reproduction. That's what it was. For reenacting. Fired fine. Some bozo held up a convenience store in New York with one. My God.
Yeah. Until he runs outside with somebody with a real one. Sheesh.
Is there a grandfather rule for the wiring, Solex? They want to know.
For the wiring?
I was talking about wiring for grandfather.
No, the well water was there before, but originally they had the pump thing going on. So they went from the electrical box from the outside and just stuck an electrical wire 12 inches under the dirt and ran it over to there so they could put on an electric pump on it. So
wow.
Hey, it works. It didn't need much of a pump because it only has to draw anywhere from 12 to 36 feet up. That's pretty good.
No, but the code is what, 18 inches for anything buried, and then electrical is probably deep, and then you should have it in a pipe as well.
Right, because this wire, was not.
That's housing.
This is housing wire, and not only is it housing wire, but it's 14 gauge.
The small stuff.
So this was just for a pump, and you don't put this stuff underground. And no, it wasn't in a pipe.
No,
that's dangerous.
That's
I remember one year, I'm out there mowing my lawn, happy and everything. I was going by the pump, and there was fireworks coming out of the ground.
Wow.
That's why you don't. Yeah. Yep.
I unplugged my internet. I have 1%.
You got all green bar. You're like totally full bars over here, according to my thing.
I know, but it just beeped at me that I had 1% left. So I don't know how long it is. I just plugged it in, but lovely. Well, let me
Did
go
you-
down for a minute.
Did you hear if Rob from New England got his electrical problem fixed?
All right, Georgie, thanks for coming up. Come back if
Oh,
you
yeah.
want.
If I can, yeah. Okay, thanks, gang.
You're
See
welcome.
y'all.
Thank
Okay.
Please do not post women body parts in chat. I will not let that go out. Okay, here's
You can do that? How can you do that?
Drew doesn't use punctuation. I'm reading
Oh.
a big old run-on paragraph over here.
I'm with you. So I was reading the whole thing straight through.
It's a big old. It's not even a run-on sentence. It's a run-on paragraph. That's crazy. So who else wants to come up and visit? The link is in the chat if you want to come up and hang out. We are here. Erica says her iPad is shunned by Restream. It is not. You're lying. You just don't want to come visit, thank you.
I miss Erica. I haven't seen her in at least 2 days.
Right? Hey, Yvonne, how are you? What's going on, lady? Oh,
Fatima, the cat should sue for damages.
right.
It's funny.
I don't think. I mean, I know. Like I said, I know cats will, when they're ready to give birth, they will go and hide somewhere really, really good.
And right, and she's exploring. She's never been in my house, but I've got I have my other wildlife cam right here, and every morning I put out food and water for them. Right, and when I see them coming up there, sometimes I forget, and I'll see it in my wildlife cam here, and I'll open up my door, and the female pregnant cat will come into my house and just literally snoop around everywhere. She's never been in my house before. She's very feral, and so she's
Get near her.
Yeah, she's looking. She's looking for a nesting area.
Yeah.
What do you call it? A nest with cats? I don't know.
It's, who knows? It could be. I don't know. I know people that have had cats.
A den.
And they'll be in their closet. They'll be, in the basement. They'll be whatever.
Well, last night she was really eyeing out my bed over there. I'm going, oh, please don't go there. So she, like you're saying, Sonia, she's hunting out a secure location.
Absolutely. Hey, Ray. Van Life Rocks. Thanks for coming in, Ray. How are you? Yeah, you're not going to be able to find her for a while if she's ready to go. Kevin! How you feeling, Kevin? Thanks for coming in. Fatima works with cats. I do know of a feral cat that came into a house and created a place to drop. Yeah.
Right.
They'll find the craziest spots that you wouldn't even think of.
All that construction going out there where they're usually at. I don't blame them for wanting to come in.
And that's going to disturb her. That's probably what she's not happy about.
And it's quiet in my house until I get on here and chat with you guys.
Yeah, she's probably like, I wanted to go in there and do my thing, but no.
She'll spend 5-10 minutes inside the house. I don't even know where she's at. And then and then she's out of here. Oh, I heard a noise.
Yeah. And Walt is on staff for the cats. There you go. And they'll go hide in your closet. They'll go hide in a dresser drawer. They'll go hide.
Yeah, I got rid of every stick of. The only furniture I got is my RV bed over there and this computer desk.
Shouldn't your RV bed be in your RV?
Well, you see, that's the issue now. My RV it's raised up about 5-6 inches, and then I got the 6 inches of the bed, and then after that I've only got 2 feet from my head to the ceiling, and it kind of feels claustrophobic. And I got to thinking, well, I'm just going to use that whole section up there for storage, because my other bed over there, it's not my bed on the couch. It's not. It folds out to a full queen. I'm going, yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm going to couch it. So I'm literally creating new storage in my RV.
So when are you like? Do you are you going to use this RV during the summer? Like, what are you going to do with it?
This summer or the end of the summer, I'm going to live full time in it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep. And I promise I'll go take a bath before any meetup.
What's up, Kevin? What do you know?
Yeah, it's Monday, right?
It is Monday. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you take some drugs?
No, I've been drug free all day today, actually.
Nice.
You should take some, whatever you got. Are you congested? Like, what's your?
No, I you know about I have I have something that keeps coming back. So usually around February I get it. So it's kind of late in the season for me to be getting this now. And after about a day or two, it goes away, and then I'm back to normal. But it's enough to wipe me out where I don't get anything done.
So you have allergies then?
No, it's not an allergy. It's
Oh.
Like, I don't know how to explain it right now.
Solex is using some of the bucket lessons you inspire in your videos.
I am. Thank you, Ray. I mean, I would not have made it if I hadn't been for your bucket videos.
If it wasn't for your bucking video, no, stop. Your bucket videos. So what's the word on the M there, Kevin? What new news do you have?
Really not much. I probably should have called the park today, but Nate from Landcloud, he went ahead and booked a site, but he booked on the other side of the park, kind of in the corner for his dogs, so they don't get nervous or anything. So
Right.
So yeah, and then Thursday I'm supposed to co-host with him and talk about it, but really there's not much to talk about yet.
Co-host with who?
On Nate's
Okay.
Thursday stream. So we're getting games and stuff kind of together now, and just trying to get activities kind of pre-planned, you know.
Right. Yeah, I haven't decided if I'm actually going to play or not. I mean, the stuff will already be in the truck because I still have a couple of gigs to do at the campground after when we get back.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm wiped from driving Friday and Saturday, we'll see. I'll play it by ear.
Right. Well, like I said, if you don't, then we'll do something else. I got that big theater we can set up and watch movies, or just sit around a fire, talk, and sing music, or I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
There will be prizes for the games.
Oh, okay.
So
Sherry, thanks for coming in, lady. Well, that's good. What kind of stuff do you have? What kind of activities do you have planned?
well, since everyone always has ladder ball and cornhole, we'll probably do something with them. And I did pick up another game. I'm not saying what it is yet. I might use that one as a surprise game. It's kind of like a gag type game. Hopefully it'd be funny and fun. If not, then well, oh well.
Ray, why don't you come up and visit and say hi? Keep dropping the link in the chat for anybody who wants to hang out. Musical chairs would be funny, says Yvonne.
Yeah, after drinking musical chairs, people be falling down without the chairs, right?
Sherry, what you doing, Sherry? Sherry, where's Jerry? Sherry and Jerry. I don't know what the heck happened to my hand today, but I chewed my hand up at work so bad today.
No,
I
don't
thought
bite yourself.
it was the cat, but I'm looking at it and it wasn't. It's not the cat. I don't know.
So Fatima wants to know if there's going to be a scavenger hunt.
We thought about that because I have a treasure chest, and we thought about putting stuff in because we were going to do that with one of the kids groups that we had, and the kids weren't interested in it, so we never did it. So we still have everything for that.
Musical chairs would be funny. What's up, Erica?
Just getting ready for bed.
Oh, musical buckets.
What's up, Bob? How are you? Let's see. What did Scott miss? He missed. Let's see. Bucket talk, and the meetup talk, and what else did he miss? Oh, he missed Solex's wildlife cam.
Yep. I got no wildlife to show now. They're all foraging.
Drew just had an earthquake.
A big earthquake. That's the big. He put big in there.
Really?
Sure, that wasn't this stomach rumbling for being hungry.
Check the USGS website, Drew. It'll tell you where exactly it was. The U.S. Geological Survey website.
Well, let's see. They're saying that my idea of musical buckets would be a bad idea. So what if you had two competitions? You get two little trophies for each one: musical chairs, musical buckets, and pick your own poison.
What we could do is get a bunch of buckets, flip them upside down, and we could play hide the turd.
How about a water balloon toss?
The old shell game, right?
Yeah.
See, now he's going to make me go to the USGS website now. That's cool.
Yeah, where's Lance when you need him?
Look what I can Google.
Look what I can do. Magnitude 4.0. Oh, wait a minute. When was this? Hold on.
And how long did it last?
Wait, I don't even know when this was.
Okay.
It says 7:44 a.m., but that doesn't give a date.
Interestingly enough, it's not the magnitude of the quake that's important. It's the duration of the quake. The longer the duration, the more damage it'll cause.
Let's see what we got.
Lance
here.
would know that. Lance is really good with that stuff.
This isn't helping me. Latest earthquakes. Here we go. Alaska, Chile, Mexico, Utah. Newest first. Can you do it by state? How the hell does this website work?
No.
Yeah, I see a 4.0 from this morning. That's what I see, right? That's it.
Well, Sonny, I think the app only works if you shake the phone really hard.
Funny.
I try.
Drew's been eating frozen dinners, so you never know.
I was going to say, Drew can do better than 4.0 can. Come on.
I took parents in high school to day camp. We did a few water games. It was hilarious. Yeah, then you got to worry about the wet T-shirt contests and.
Well, they are fun and all. Just there's probably going to be a lot of cameras, so you don't want to see me in a wet T-shirt.
Let's see.
Yeah,
You know
we
what?
don't know what the weather's going to be like because in September in Michigan it can be hot and miserable, or it could be just right. It could be anything.
You never know.
The other thing I have a bunch of those Chinese lanterns that you can let up in the air.
Right.
I thought, we can pass out some markers. Everyone can take one and write a message to somebody who's, not with us anymore and send that up. That was our original plan at one of our group things, and no one did it. So I have, I think, 50 of them sitting here still. So I'd be happy to get rid of them.
My mom did something in the 60s. It was a lot of fun. We get these little get-togethers, like micro family reunions, just aunts and uncles in the general area, cousins, and there'd be like a couple dozen people there, and we'd like do the water balloon toss, and whoever won the water balloon toss, they got a pea shooter with a little tack in there, and you shoot at the balloon, and all of the balloons, they had little prizes hidden inside the balloon, so you didn't know what kind of prize you were going to get. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Three-legged race and potato sack. Seeing the old games are funnier. Yeah, that's a
Funny
good
you
old standby.
I have 4 potato sacks for potato sack racing that are still in the box around here too.
Bob was in a 7.0 earthquake once. The ground feels like the ocean. Makes this. Yeah, years ago we had a really tiny earthquake in Jersey. Lasted like 10, 15 seconds. It was the weirdest thing. You're just sitting there, and all of a sudden you just kind of like bloop, bloop. I'm like, wow, what?
Yeah. We actually do get them here in Michigan, and it's usually because of Canada. So there's our blame Canada again.
Damn it, Lance.
After acting funny for a few days.
When we get them, it's just Boomer jumping off the couch onto the floor.
It'll be fun no matter what we do. That's right.
Yes.
Because we'll all be together. Well, some of us anyway.
Yeah. I'm hoping that it works out really well. I mean, it seems like the groups that are coming all get along, so that's a bonus.
So, Erica, tell us about your first day at work. What did you do?
Learned all kinds of stuff about stuff that some stuff I already knew, some stuff I didn't. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm the only trainee right now.
Really?
They could not find any other candidates that could start when I did. They're still interviewing because they said all the other interviews they did were so terrible that they had no other job offers to offer anybody.
Oh, wow.
I'm by myself. So I'm getting one-on-one training, which is fine by me.
Yvonne says, one more game suggestion, spin the bottle. Just kidding.
Well,
I played that game once, and everyone they were doing kissing. They were kissing, and the bottle like spins around there and it points at me. I got him. I ran away. I'm not going to play that game.
Hey, Backroads RVing, welcome to the chat. How are you? Thanks for coming in. That's funny.
Well, they didn't explain what the rules of the game. I just got in there because, hey, they're playing a game. I'll play. You sit down, right? Then when I found out they were starting to kissing, I was like, sweat coming off the side of my back.
You're like, I have to do what?
Yeah, right? And you can't just get up.
I always got the girl that I like had a crush on, and then of course then you don't know how to handle yourself.
No, you're like, I'm good at crushing from like 100 yards away, but don't come near me.
Yeah, I mean, I come in, I try to act all cool. Next thing you know, my tongue's in her nose, and it just got awkward.
That's when you get to claim magenta alert, right?
Yeah. Spin the bottle is better than spin the bucket. Yeah, right.
Oh, the male cat, the culprit of the pregnancies is here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you want to see the culprit?
Drink the bottle, then spin the drinker. Oh, damn, he's huge. Shit, it's a big old
I know, he is a big one.
That's about as big as my tabby
I
was.
thought for a second that was a damn raccoon.
Right?
So did I. I'm like, wait, that tail's too long.
Jack was about that. He was huge. He was 23 pounds.
If I saw that cat and I was a raccoon, I'd run. But anyway, every morning I tell everybody, well, I gotta go do my livestock chores, and I put a bowl of water and some food out there for them. She's pregnant. She's probably craving more than that. I go get some chicken at the store, and then I don't eat half the chicken and give the other half out there. You never know what they
They'll eat
crave.
anything outside. I don't care.
Yeah, they're getting fat. I'm telling you. After a year of feeding them, they're little roly polies.
That's a big old roly poly.
And that one is classified. And correct me if I'm wrong, Fatima. That's classified as an American cat, the species.
Looks like a tabby from here.
Little lion cat.
My cat had the same markings.
Yeah, those little lion stripes, right?
Yeah. And then on his belly, he had spots. I actually took the time to count how many spots were on his belly, and he actually had 29 spots. Because I had nothing else to do one day.
Look at the size of that itty bitty head on that big ass body there. Look at that.
All right. America cat. America.
Yeah. I think that's a cat classification. I'm not sure.
It's a get her done cat.
Yeah, there's the population is growing.
Yep. And don't be surprised if she's got one that she totally isn't interested in. So you might be having to take care of a cat.
The mythology of cats and their abilities to procreate is dependent upon the food supply. If the food supply is low, then the litter will be low. But this food supply has been nonstop, constant flow, and she's twice the size of that cat. She's big in the belly.
Yeah, imagine if she had huge litter. Oh my god. Adam was like, "That's a real mouser. Would love to manage a colony like that."
Well, the property owner doesn't want any animals on the property. And my argument to him was this. Well, let's see. No animals on the property, and you're going to come into my home and repair all the mouse holes. No,
exactly. I was just going to say, it keeps the
right.
pollutants away.
So I told him, what I am doing here is a symbiotic relationship. I feed the cats. If they're not getting fed enough, they get rid of all the mice. I haven't seen a mouse in this house in 6 years. And he's like going, So he brought me over a live trap, and I had never used it.
Yeah.
One time, he was really insistent. He brought over another live trap, and I said, well, I still have the one you brought over before. He says, you do? I said, yeah, it's over there. He goes, well, it's still in the box.
Yeah, because I ain't going to use it.
So I caught all of them except for that one that I was showing you. Oh, there's she's gone now. I caught all the ones except for the one that was there, because that thing's like a Houdini. Nothing I put in there, it would not go in that little live trap. I even camouflaged it, put little twigs and everything around there, like natural environment. Still didn't work. And so all the cats that I had caught, I went to the garage sales, and I got those big dog kennel crates, the metal ones. And I had them in there, and so I started driving around to the farms and ranches. Oh, they were especially happy to have those cats for the same reason I wanted them here.
Yeah.
Because they've got all the grains and livestock feed that gets constantly eaten by droves of mice. So they got homes. They got happy homes.
Yeah. Scott says there's a moose loose in the hoose. Yeah. Kevin.
Yes.
Wake up, Kevin.
Oh, I'm here.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
I'm being texted.
Oh, excuse us.
No.
I made a phone call today.
Oh, congratulations.
My first phone call this year. That's why I'm excited.
He's like, I used up some minutes on my phone. What's Condon doing, Erica?
On the road.
That
I
must
sent
feel
him,
weird.
He's going from Lawrence, South Carolina, all the way down to Tampa, Florida.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. Today's Monday. He will be on the road. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going like this, and I'm doing the whole punch the button thing, right? And I'm going,
No touching the buttons.
hello? And he goes, hello? I said, hello? Can you hear me?
Oh my
I
God.
don't know what I'm doing.
Who the hell are you calling?
The property owner, because I had to tell him that the claim jumper showed back up after a 4-hour lunch break.
Wow.
He wanted me to really call him. I said, I don't know. I'll give it a shot.
I can try.
I didn't know how to make a phone call. Oh, those flip phones? I can do that.
You got to touch it. It's not rotary.
Oh, yeah. And then when you touch it, all of a sudden the whole screen just flips out on you, and you got a whole different screen on here. And then I found out if you touch it the other way, it goes back.
Naj, just the lady that I wanted to speak to. Thank you very much for the PayPal donation from like 2 weeks ago. I literally just saw it. But thank you very much, Naj. I appreciate it.
You have a PayPal?
Slacker.
I do have a PayPal.
How do I not know about
All right,
this?
Tony Damien, did I tell? Huh? What?
How do I not know about this?
It's on my banner page on the right-hand side. To click the thing to go to the PayPal.
Why have I never noticed that?
So did I tell my friends the shenanigans that I caused at Blacklight Records last night? No, I didn't, Tony. I did not tell anybody that I broke Peter last night. So here's the story, right? So there's this channel that me and Tony and Bruce go to. It's Blacklight Records. On a Sunday night, he does like this little singing. He does reggae music and stuff and everything. Really nice guy, right? So last night we're hanging out on there, and he was talking about, in between songs, he was talking about the differences in phrases that people use between cultures. So it was Jamaica versus America, and how a word or a phrase that we would use here would be different than something that they would use there, right? So the word buddy in Jamaica does not mean pal or friend. It means a men's genital area.
Oh.
That is what buddy means in Jamaica. So he was telling the story about how he had broken up with this girl, and about 3 months later, she called him up, and she said that she needed a friends with benefits type of thing, and she wanted to know if she wanted to hook up with him. So we're sitting there, and he's telling this story. There's only like 10 or 12 of us in the chat. And he's explaining how, she said she wanted an F buddy, and this, everybody knows what an F buddy is, And he says the word buddy in Jamaica doesn't mean pal or friend. It means a men's, So I type in the chat. So she wanted to be buddies with your buddy.
Oh.
Right? Well, he went nuts. This man laughed so hard that he looked like I look like when I get laughing really hard with the tears and he was hysterical for the rest of the hour that he was on and couldn't even continue with the singing and stuff that he wanted to do. Like it was, oh my God, it was hilarious. He's like, I usually don't do this. He was crying. That's how hard he was laughing. He's like, I can't even stop thinking about it. It's stuck on my head. I can't go on with the conversation. Oh my God, usually I don't get like this. I end the live stream. I don't get. Oh my God, he was dying. All I said was he wanted to be buddies with your buddy, and she wanted to be buddies with your buddy. He couldn't get it. It was so funny. He was wrecked. He was done. I broke Tony. I broke Peter Lloyd. Yes. Oh my God, it was so funny. I have to see if maybe I can pull it up and show everybody because I should pull it up and play it.
Actually means
Just don't pull up his buddy.
Let me see if I can find it.
Why does it do that?
Here we go. Let's see.
There it is, right there. Right there.
Hey, you doing YMCA?
When I move around my house, my lights flicker. I don't know why it does that.
Well, you're probably walking through a ghost and pissing them off.
Oh. If I move around the house, it just starts flickering.
Talk amongst yourselves while I find this here.
There it
Let's
is.
talk
I'm in the
let's talk
zone.
about that, yeah.
I might have to.
Special that we have special buns that we call Easter bun and cheese. Jamaica, the IBGJ to eat with bun is what Data loves it straight. Yeah. As a man, if you have your girl, there is another man who is assisting you. I'm trying to figure out how to say this because I just realized the term. It's F. She needed an F. She said, Peter, I need F money. And I didn't understand what she meant. Now, understand now. Well, okay, now what you guys need an F money.
Okay, I found it. Let me share the screen. Share audio. Home tab. This one. All right. So you guys see that?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see if I can make it bigger here. Okay, it is bigger. All right, watch. Just watch. This is hysterical.
Like if a Jamaican says your body big, they're saying something that you. so it's all these like she wanted to be buddies with your body.
I believe he might even be blushing.
RBD, I'm going to write that in a song. Listen, people. Listen, cultural barriers are real, right? I mean, when she said friends with benefits, I had no clue what she was saying. I was like, what is she talking about? Friends with benefits. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys listen, this is not the show I planned. This is not what I planned. This is what Tony Damon, I'm sure Tony Damon set you guys up to do this. But you know, I'm notorious amongst my friends for being oblivious to things being told to me because I just don't. I don't understand. Not the necessity. That thing that the RBDJ wrote, that's funny as heck, man. I've got to write a song around that. That's just. You're laughing my life. Oh gosh, people know it. You know, the RBDJ, you don't understand, man. When I start laughing, the stream has to end. It was just so crazy, right? I just did not understand what she was saying because she was just, you know, like, I mean, she was, let me tell you, she was Italian, right? And just very, she had like a
look at his eyes,
really loud kind of cool personality. And so when she called me, she said, hey, Peter. I'm trying to get the accent. Hey, Peter. I need a friend with benefits or something. And I was like, what are you talking about? Minimonster 7, happy Easter to you. How are you? Tony Damon, I know this is the kind of stuff you like. Oh no, Sunday, you got him. Oh God. I just, you know, it's just the way she wanted to be buddies with my body. This is not the stream I planned, okay? Hey, Joy, what's up?
You can't let it go.
Monster.
Weeks of planning destroyed by Sonya in a matter of seconds.
I'm sorry. Let me just try and get this out of my head, all right? I got to get this out of my head. Oh, my goodness. Please, guys, do not let me laugh. Please don't let me laugh anymore. I'm getting a headache now. But it's just I was just pointing out, okay, the differences in the culture, because like I said, a bun in Jamaica is baked pastry, and it also means your partner is cheating on you. And I didn't know what friendship benefits meant. I had no clue what she was saying to me until she actually said, you know. Oh God. Oh my gosh. No, guys. I'm supposed to be singing.
Thanks, Sonia.
It is true though, because when I was in Australia, we went to my ex's uncle's house, and I met her cousin for the first time. And we were going to the Great Barrier Reef, but her cousin was going to the Australia Zoo with her friends, so she took her dad's brand new Holden Statesman, which is like a Cadillac. So we were gone for a couple of days at the Great Barrier Reef. We come back, and Dominic's sitting there kind of explaining why, you know, Kobe's uncle was so mad. And what had happened is her cousin took the car to the zoo, and coming back, she basically wrecked it. And so I'm like, oh, it was, you know, because it's like 8 a.m. I'm like, well, I bet you he was pissed. And he's like, oh no, mate, it was like 8 a.m. He didn't even drink yet. You know, I'm forgetting that piss is different there than here.
right?
And yeah, there's a few times I said some stuff that you know, people looked at me like, what the hell are you talking about?
He by the time that the stream ended, the tears were coming down his face. He was just a wreck and a half. I think I broke Peter. I think I broke him.
Yeah, I'm sure it takes some weeks to plan that, and then you just come in and
I said one line, and he was done. That was it.
I know, he couldn't let it go, could he? He kept coming back into his mind. I'm supposed to be singing here. And then did he sing?
He sang a couple of songs, but the rest of the time he couldn't even get the words out because
he had it. It's stuck in there now.
It was reverberating in his head. So I texted Tony after the live was over, and I said, "Oh my God, what did I do? I think I broke Peter." She's like, "Oh, we used to do that all the time." I'm like, "Okay, good." Yeah. Yeah. Everybody, she wanted to be buddies with your buddy. So what else, peeps?
It's April.
Thanks for that, Kevin.
Yep.
It's gonna be like 81 degrees here tomorrow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It was
It
70
was warm
today,
today
and it
too.
wasn't even supposed to be that high.
Even Easter yesterday was great. I mean, we were out there doing eggs, and you didn't need a coat or anything. Especially after like 3-4 days ago, we had snow.
See what's going to be like tomorrow. He is a good singer, Fatima. The concert on Saturday night was awesome, but we just wrecked him yesterday. Totally wrecked him. 69 tomorrow.
Michigan's
69
drunk
and Sunday.
again.
Yeah, Michigan's always drunk.
71 Wednesday. 67 Thursday. It's going to be a rainy weekend.
So when we had the RV here the other day, Betsy's like, "Well, you want to summarize it?" I'm like,
Summarize.
"No, not yet, because Michigan could throw anything at us still. Just because it's going to be 80 tomorrow doesn't mean that next week we get 10 feet of snow. I mean, it's just, you never know."
It was 78 in West Virginia on Wednesday. And Scott broke 100 in Arizona today. Oh, yesterday. Dang.
100 what?
100 degrees, I guess.
Oh, snap.
Snap. Oh, you sounded like you weren't too sure about that. So absolutely. Oh, snap.
I'm trying to absorb 100 degrees right now.
Yeah. I think the highest that we've had so far in March was 82. Was the highest day that we had. Today was only supposed to be 58, and it wound up being 72. So I don't know what that jersey's thinking. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, I was just thinking about that. I got to take my coat off. That's hot. Ah, that's better. Whew. 100 degrees.
Yeah, you could have snow in the. I remember one year we had snow on Easter. Quite a few
We
years.
used a lot.
We used to always. This is the first year we never had snow on Easter.
Well, 2014, when we had that very, very cold, miserable winter, our first camping trip was June 1st. We were up by the Mackinac Bridge, and it was maybe mid-70s, but most of the campsites still had, a ton of snow on them. It just took forever for it to melt.
We lost Erica.
Erica fell out again.
I think she needed a refill.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
it was
but
80s, and the next day, boom, 100.
Kevin, did you say it was warm previously?
Yeah, our temperatures jump up and down constantly.
Well, because usually if you've had warm temperatures like for a couple of weeks, that pretty much warmed the ground up. And when it snows, it melts off pretty quickly, but it didn't this time, huh?
No, this is back in 2014 when we were like negative 30 for so many days. And like 2-3 weeks before our trip, it was really cold up in the upper part of Michigan. And yeah, it was weird because the pool was open. You could do whatever you wanted, but yeah, there were still snow piles. And, it was a very snowy winter that year too. So it was mostly like the piles from the plow trucks and whatnot.
Yeah, that take forever to melt because they're so damn high.
Right. So you just never know.
Thanks for coming in, Erica. Glad you lasted that long. She froze. So, time is it? So
My ex liked doing that. She just loves snuggling in bed, and I bought her one of those those big long body pillows.
Yeah.
She loves that thing.
I had one, but instead of like most people would cuddle with it, I would use it for my back, for like support on my back. Scott says it's 5:45 and 96 degrees currently. Jesus. Uh-oh. Kevin's on the phone again. Crystal's heading to Nevada in the morning.
Nevada.
Thanks for coming in, Crystal. Peace and love to all. Have a great trip and be safe. Fatima, the roads in Upper Michigan were open tunnels that year.
I've seen that. Have you ever seen those augers? They're not snow plows, they're augers. That's how bad the snow gets sometimes. They have to auger the snow out.
Well, what's the coldest that it gets in Montana in the winter there, Solix?
Usually you can always expect -20, but this we'll get -25, -30.
Oh, okay.
Those are the fun times though. Because you go in and you boil up some hot water in a pot and throw it in the air, and it's like you make clouds.
Yeah. But you're in a suburb, right? You're not in the mountains or anything?
I'm in the city, right?
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I've had mountain lions go by and bears go by, always deer. I have the greatest fertilizer for my yard.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm right there next to the hills where they come down off of. Yeah, I cheat. I break the law. I do. So I go down to a place called Tractor Supply, and they sell these little half loaves of alfalfa and grass mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they love my house.
So in on the deer.
Yeah, I get lots of deer, and I almost can hand feed them now, but they don't mind if they come into the yard. I open up the door and I'll grab off a little leaf and throw it in the yard for them, and they're just sitting there. Come on, we're waiting.
Yeah. Well, after a while, after once or twice, they'll be coming back on a regular basis.
Yeah, they do.
Because they know that's the house with the food.
And I'm really upset. That's the main reason why I bought this thing, so that it fits on my YouTube cam, so I can turn this light on. Because I can't get any pictures at nighttime around here, it just doesn't turn out. So I have to brighten it up.
Hey Sharon, happy Monday. Thanks for coming in. How are you? Tony Damien. Yeah, I called you out. Kevin, were you popular again?
I was only popular for about 35 seconds.
Okay, did they want to extend your vehicle's warranty or something?
No, not at all. Not today.
That sounds like spin the bottle again. 35 seconds.
In the closet with the light off.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. There was those rules too. I was like a little girl. I got up screaming, running.
Yep.
We were young. We still believed in boy germs and girl germs.
Boy germs and girl germs.
Have you ever heard that?
Yeah. Ew, boys have germs.
Right.
Yeah, get cooties.
You got cuties. And then it got to the point as you got older, it's like, well, if you show me yours, I'll show you mine.
I still play that game.
The first social rhyme song that we were taught was boys are rags and tags and puppy dog tails, and girls. I can't remember the whole thing.
Girls eat squirrels and
No, it was girls are made of something and everything nice.
Yeah, that's right. And then boys are, I think, not rags and tags, but something like that, and puppy dog tails.
Yeah. Something that rhymed with tails. Yeah, I remember that.
They always did that. Like boys go to Mars to get more candy bars, girls go to Jupiter to get more stupider. And
Oh my god, I haven't heard that one.
That one came out of Alfalfa's He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Female Woman Haters Club.
Yeah,
Um,
and everybody,
Little Rascals.
everybody hated Alfalfa because
Snails.
he initiated Darla into the club.
They were made of snails and something and puppy dog tails.
Yeah, that's right, snails.
Snips and snails and puppy dog tails. There we go. Then we'd say shots, and then we'd be saying, yeah, circle, circle, dot, dot. Now we got our cootie shot. Yeah, I remember that.
That's a new one for me.
Sugar and spice and everything nice. Snips and snails and puppy dog tails. Yeah.
So, who came up with that song, the boys or the girls?
Yeah, right. The big one at where I went to elementary school was circle, circle, dot, dot. Now I got my cootie shot.
The first time I heard that was from the Girl Scouts. They were selling their cookies. I love those cookies.
Well, wait. The chat just jumped, but Tony said that she's listening to in her earbuds, but buds don't mean that. Buds mean something else.
Buds mean something else, Tony.
You shouldn't be putting those in your ear.
Yes, they don't belong in your ear, Tony. Now she's never going to wear earbuds again. Watch.
Flower buds.
You'd be like, damn it. Ooh, she's like, oops.
Doctor, my ear really hurts. I put an earbud in it. Well, it's not where they go.
So when everybody was kids, did they have? We used to do this. Oh,
what the hell was that?
UFO.
Hey, yeah, one of my buddies.
One of your buddies.
So did everybody have dandelion fights? You put the dandelion and flick it at each other?
Mom had a baby and the head popped off.
I had no idea that these games were so widespread.
Actually, we would take the dandelions, and you take the back of somebody's hand and rub the yellow on somebody's hand.
You could write their name on brick with it, even.
Yeah.
I played doctor a lot, but I got in trouble.
Up here in Canada, we put a lighter to buds.
Oh, cannabinoids.
Yeah. She wasn't here for the original conversation. Can we put a lighter to your buds there, Kevin?
No.
So it's just like, speaking of lighter, I think I'll have a cigarette.
Well, at least I try to be polite about it, you know.
I think that would hurt. Here, let's put a lighter to your buds.
Days first, they have to snip the end. Now they're going to burn it. When I go hunting with my friend, we use the buddy system. Am I doing something wrong? Well, I don't know. That sounds more like Brokeback Mountain now.
You got to write these down. You got to write these down, Sonia. And then next time you're over on his channel, here's what I heard.
What's up, Rob? Rob was here, and then he left, and now he's back. What's up, Rob? No, we were just talking, Sharon, about how the word buddy means something different in Jamaica. You know, they don't just say, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" Because a buddy in Jamaica means a men's private area. So, whole different context. Anthony, Grayscale. What are you doing, Anthony? Yeah. And that buns means something else too. Like you have the buns pastry, but buns means that you're cheating on your spouse or your significant other.
That is really surprising. Those cats, let me pet them.
So
They,
that's what it means by hot cross buns.
We're talking about rosebuds. No, not rosebuds. People would
now,
buy cows but couldn't go. I like cows too much.
I'm
Oh,
very happy to see. I'm very happy to see Rob from Rob on the Road, because he almost blew his house up today.
yeah, I was trying. Yeah, I don't know what you said. He was trying to charge his computer or something.
He's just, I was watching it. He's like, "What the is that?"
Rob, we're here if you want to come up and hang out and tell us about your misadventures. Only boy roses have rosebuds. Oh, there you go. See, Scott's getting it.
Is it wrong of me for raiding my daughter's Easter basket?
Why would you do that?
Well, actually, that's a kind thing. He's saving her for later on in life. She doesn't have to worry about diabetes.
She's not really that big on these anyway, so I'll eat the peanut butter cups.
Really?
New and improved lingo, yeah.
My favorite was always Bing, the Bing bar. You get two little nougat bars in there, chocolate and peanuts all over the top with a little nougat inside.
Yeah.
And I'd sit there and I'd eat all the chocolate off first and save the nougat for last.
Chocolate and nougat with peanuts on top?
Yeah, it's got the chocolate with peanuts mixed into the chocolate on top. Little
Kind of like a turtle.
Yeah, little bits. Yeah, it looked like a turtle, but little. Boy, now I'm not going to eat those again. Turtle. That's in my head.
Like, damn, I can't eat this.
It's a turtle.
Yeah, peanuts and raisins sometimes, and all kinds of stuff in there.
Oh, tipping cows. There's an art to that, by the way.
Yeah, it'd be a 15% tip on the cow. Isn't Jamaica? Victoria's back. Isn't Jamaica an English colony still? Is Buddy having
Jamaica
a meeting in England? I don't know. That's a good question.
I thought Jamaica was a French colony. Hey, Vicky.
No, Haiti is a French colony.
Okay.
Hello.
Victoria's back.
It was a penal colony. No?
Jamaica?
That's Australia.
We got Botany Bay.
I don't know. Somebody would have to Google that.
Lance?
Where's Lance?
Fatima with candy necklaces and candy cigarettes. Yeah, they still make those.
Oh,
Yeah, candy cigarettes are still a #1 seller.
Yeah.
I like those little sweet tarts, you know.
Oh, sweet tarts are great.
Yeah, but the ones that went on the necklace, you put on your head and you eat them as you walk. Yeah, I love those ones. Until
Chewy sweet tarts are even better. So what do you, baby shark do baby shark do
That way. That way.
And we don't have Bree to help us with it.
Trying to pet the shark.
Victoria's trying to pet your shark, Kevin.
Oh, here, let me put one back on.
Put one back on.
No, little one thing.
I recently saw the new version of a candy cigarette. It had no red tip, but other than that, looked the same. Well, I used to get the ones that were actually a gum, and they came rolled up in like a piece of paper with a whole bunch of like, I guess it's confectioner sugar or whatever the powder they would use on.
Yeah,
so
you can blow it out and it would blow.
Yeah, you blew it out like smoke. Yeah,
They still make them, and I'm shocked because everyone's so offended by everything. I'm surprised they're still making them.
Yeah, I know, right? And they had the worst gum in them ever. The flavor lasted like 30 seconds. That was about it.
We can't have skunks on cartoons anymore, but we can still have candy cigarettes.
Yeah, exactly. Terry said that Jamaica was a slaving colony way back when.
Right. Okay. Slaving. That's right. I knew it had something to do with something I didn't like.
Bit of honey. I never had a bit of honey.
Do you know the Irish were slaves like that? That where was it?
Indentured. Yeah, indentured.
Britain would cut. No, they were actual slaves back in like the 1700s. I think it was Britain would come over and abduct them and take them over their island to enslave them. St. Patrick was a slave, I believe, with the Britons for like
Thanks for coming in, Lauren.
6 years of his life. He was abducted from wherever he was from, Britain or wherever, and he was taken over there and enslaved.
Oh,
And
okay.
there was a bunch of Irish slaves at that time also being slaves for these people, and I can't remember if it was Britain or Scotland. I can't remember for the life of me. But yeah, they were abducted and taken to another place and enslaved.
Big Brother Canada overrules the DJ. Punish me later.
I think Shannon's going, just saying, have a good night later on. Spanish then English. Okay.
Yeah, I never looked up the actual beginnings of Jamaica and the culture and everything.
All I know is cool runnings. Irie, man.
Did I show you my latest stickers that I got, Sonia?
You did not.
For my traveling journal. Okay, there's Gorilla Vanilla, or Gypsy and the Gorilla Vanilla. We
Right.
got 3 of them. Let's see. This bottom one, and then the shiny Gorilla, and then
And all the America.
oops, and then the one at the top, and then RV America, and here's the one I got today.
RV on the wayside. It's the Aloha Conch's parents.
I have their sticker somewhere.
And then they sent me a nice little card.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
And it says thank you in there.
RV Sticker Club, thank you.
And then I guess this is for their merch site, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you scan that with your phone and it brings you to a website.
Yeah, it should take to their merch, I think. You know, I thought about something. I don't know how well it would work, though. I thought, since I can't travel, what people would think, like the people that have already got a sticker, you know, start off by, say, sending it to Millie and James, because they're the first sticker,
Right.
and have them write something in here, and then they send it to Box Van D, and she do, you know, and so on and so forth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
That's a
it
good
really
idea.
would be a traveling journal.
That's a good idea.
Because I'm not able to do it. I could maybe send the journal, and then everybody could send the journal to the next person. And then the next, when they get to the end of what I've actually got in here as stickers, they can ask somebody else, hey, if I send you the journal, do you want to put a sticker in there and write something?
You just got to keep track of the journal. Make sure that people keep up on it. That's all.
Well, that's where trust and belief in this community would come through. You know, it would all have to be very trusting people, you know, because I mean, if somebody takes it and decides, you know, I'll say I'll do it and then keep the journal. Well, whoever sent it last is going to know who got it.
Right.
And I don't think somebody wouldn't just continue it on until the book's full and send it back to me, the last person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because whoever sends it to them is going to know, okay, well, I had it and I sent it to so and so. It'll be tracked down.
You know,
And
or
so
maybe,
whoever, you know what I
or
mean?
maybe you send a page out to somebody and have them send it back.
I would just send the page out. I wouldn't even send the whole book out.
But then it's not a traveling journal.
Oh.
What? It's
Oh,
a
okay.
see the compass.
Yeah.
It's an actual traveling journal, but it doesn't travel.
It's
Well,
So
maybe you should get it to travel.
yeah, I gotta make it an actual traveling journal, and it's real. It's real leather. It's real. See, it's real. It's like a hard type of leather binding on it, and it's got a little like wheel and an anchor on there,
Hmm.
Oh, that's cool. That's cute.
and then it's got the compass. And so it was just an idea, and it's a show of faith and trust in all the people in this community,
Right.
you know, because
It's a
it's
good
up to
idea.
them to make the journal travel. You know what I mean?
Actually, what you should do is make a video about that first, and then put the video out there,
Like talk about it on my Wednesday night.
or that too, or just put a short video out for the people that missed the live stream, and say, "Hey,
Right.
this is what I'm going to do," you know.
Or this is my thought. Just throw
Right.
the thought out there and then see what people think of that. You know, it shouldn't cost that much I mean, it's not real. I mean, it would cost a little bit out of each person's pocket to help me do that,
Right.
you know, because of the shipping cost to the next person. Each person, it would cost them, it's going to even cost me to send it to the first person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'll cost a little bit for this journal to travel.
I mean, I don't know about the rest of the country, but our USPS deliveries in the state of New Jersey have been absolutely atrocious lately.
Yes.
Absolutely atrocious.
RESPS. What does that stand for?
What?
RESPS. That stands for.
RES. Or no, the US
her postal service.
Postal Service.
Oh,
UPS, United States Postal Service.
Our
UPS.
USPS. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, right. You got it now.
I don't know if it's Sonia or if I have selective hearing.
Hey, Sonia, is Rob still in?
Postal Service.
Rob on the road.
UPS.
Here.
I'd like him to explain how he burnt up his plug there.
Ah. That's right. That was it. That was the fireworks.
See?
When his USB
how does
cut,
this
it
happen?
was like popping.
How does the post office lose a license plate and title for a motorhome?
Our postman will deliver mail that's from like 2 miles away to some other, not even the right house, not even the right area. I know we are the third largest city in Michigan, but they still screw up all the time.
I did some investigations on mail transportation things, and if it's FedEx, never allow them to send it to Bloomfield, California.
Or that could give each person something to use as content too, because when they get the journal, they can do a little video themselves saying, here's the traveling journal, and I'm sending it too. And that way, every single person that gets the journal has got a record of the journal.
Right.
And you provided YouTube content for them.
Yeah, and for myself.
Kevin.
So yeah, I don't know. It's just like I said. It's just the thought that I thought maybe I'll throw around on my Wednesday and feel it out. You know, to feel her out there and see what people think of that idea.
It's a good idea. See what kind of.
You're on the list, Sonia. Are you willing?
How am I? Did I send you one of my stickers?
Yes, I have one of your stickers. Let's see where you're at in the journal. What page you're on.
What page I'm on?
Yeah,
Should be the first couple. I think you were one of the first ones to get one.
right. Millie and James is the first one. Fox Van D second. Jerry and Diana went back then. And then Gina. And then Nomadic Hippie, and then you. So
Okay.
there would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people before you, and then it would get to you.
Okay.
Would you be willing? Because who you're going to have to send it to would be Susan.
Oh, New Horizons?
Yeah, that's who you would have to send it to. And then
Okay.
Susan will have to send it to Forever Best Friends.
Right.
And it could be
So
like an
on the
autograph.
book.
You could do like an autograph book as well.
Right. Or you know what, they could write whatever little thing they want to write in here. And so then, it would just go like that. It would go from Forever Friends to Melnetti, from Melnetti to Blue Wave.
That would be really, really cute. But when you run out of
When you
pages,
get past, let's see, when you get
too, if you get
past,
them at a meetup, then you can get a lot of them at once.
Yeah, exactly.
right, and the last person I have is RV on the Wayside, and then after that I've got all of this empty pages that whoever RV on the Wayside sends it to, if they've got sticker content, they can put it on the next page and decide who they want to try to send it. You know what I mean? Because I've got all these pages that are empty still that need filled. So RV on the Wayside would be picking the next sticker.
so you could actually find people out there that you didn't even know about.
Yeah. And everybody's looking through the book, the journal, to see what people signed and what they said. And, it just, I don't know. It's a thought, it's content. And like I said, I'm willing to start it off by sending it to Millie and James.
That's a great way of sharing.
That's a good idea.
Right. And then everybody can, like I said, write what they want to write in it as far as anything. I mean, you can write anything as long as it's morally decent.
It would be similar to Flat Stanley, a paper cutout of a kid that travels being sent from person to person, then ultimately back to the original person. Kids do it. Oh, okay.
We used to do something like that in elementary school every year. You would write out on a card and you would tie it to a balloon and hope it would ever come back. And
Right.
they stopped doing that because of environmental stuff. And mine never left the playground because it always gets stuck in a tree. But some people got pretty far.
Sounds like kind of what we did on my husband's 50th birthday week. I got white helium balloons, and everybody had a black marker, and they wrote a wish on the helium balloon. And at the end of the birthday party, we let all the balloons go. So
Yeah, we're thinking of that with the.
Anybody else had written.
We're thinking of doing that with the M21. I have a bunch of those Chinese lanterns you can light up, and I got if everyone can write messages to people who's passed away, and then the messages can go up to heaven.
Yeah. It's
Pyro
there's
Rob.
multiple.
Pyro Rob is in the house.
Hello,
Yeah, I want to
Rob.
know the backstory. Lance sends me this picture with nothing on it, just that picture.
Well, he should have sent you the one where he's holding a USB plug and it's all burnt and
That's
the
what he sent
thing's
me.
still popping.
So what did you do, Rob? What started this whole catastrophe of yours?
His phone.
I think it must have been the USB that was plugged into his microphone and headset that burned
He
up.
said it was his phone, I thought.
So, yeah, we were. Oh, I think Solix was live with me at the time.
I can't hear you, Rob.
Hold on.
We're old here.
Is that any better?
There you go.
Better.
Any better?
That's better.
Right. So, we were just on one of the streams, and all of a sudden there was this almighty bang and flames, and
What were you charging your phone?
Well,
Jeez.
I run everything through surge protectors. Evidently for that reason, and it blew the surge protector, all the plugs. That's just one plug that went up, and all of them look the same.
Damn.
Yeah, I learned over that event that you can rise up off that chair pretty quickly.
I could, yeah.
What the?
Well, Solix knows to that side of me is something that doesn't want to mess with fire. It would have been my other hobby would have come in to haunt me. Have a look at it. Bear with me. Let me see if I can.
You know, if I hold this right up against my ear, I can even hear you reaching in the bag and pulling out a chip.
It's a combo.
I can hear you pulling them out of the bag. But if I put it away from my ear, I can't hear hardly nothing. But if I go like this, I can hear every little bitty sound.
Yeah, okay. I'm getting mine.
Okay, where's the banana phone?
Hello.
I wonder.
I
if,
like a big speaker.
Oh, I gotta find
I
some.
wonder if my microphone software doesn't like reset.
Mine's very quiet.
What'd you say?
Who?
I don't know.
Can you hear the ocean in that one?
Yes.
The ocean is very smooth.
It smells like a pirate ship.
Do you want to see a shell that I found on the beach when I lived in Hawaii?
Sure.
You probably found a whole bunch of them. So what else is going on, Rob?
Oh, nice. That's a nice one.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Oh,
Has anybody ever thought about naming?
Yep, I can hear the ocean.
Has anybody ever thought about naming the shells they found? Like that could be Charlie.
I thought Shelly.
Shelly.
Shelly, there you go.
The colors inside of it are pretty. Let's see if I can get it close enough y'all can see.
Sally sells Shelly. Well, that's a good one. Sally sells Shelly shells down by the seashore. Try that one.
And hold your tongue at the same time.
Sue says she sells by the seashore. Good stuff. That is huge. My snack is not quiet, Fatima. It's quite loud. What is that, Kevin?
It is a giant Easter troll that I found in the box while I was looking for the other Beanie Baby.
It's a gnome. Those are those little tiny gnomes that we used to have back in the 70s.
Yeah, the old wishing trolls used to rub their stomach.
Right.
Yeah, this one's a little on the scary side.
Let me get my rude monkey.
Whoa. Show my monkey.
No, that was
Nobody.
Okay.
Oh, God. You stink.
It was a burper.
No, she farted.
Oh, Tony's downloading pictures as she's at the keyboard. Well, glad to see that you came back to visit us.
Watch. She don't like being tipped upside down.
I don't think that's a major problem. I mean, if it was me, I'd have a problem with somebody's hand in the nether regions.
Yeah.
Well, my hand, I'm just holding her.
Oh, okay. I thought you had your hand in there someplace else.
No, she's robot.
Thank you. See you soon. Tony's like, I'm not using earbuds anymore. I'm using headphones.
It's safer.
It's safer, yeah. Why is Sid's buds in your ear?
I was going to say something, but I'm going to let it pass.
Sonia, did you get the camper fixed?
No.
We're not talking about it.
No. Long story.
Oh, I was worried about you today, Sonia.
Huh?
I actually got out there and did the Lance thing and started Googling like mad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that new story.
Yeah,
What's
that
up, James?
3-year-old little girl who fell into RV dump septic station. But I learned it wasn't in the park that you were in.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so
Yeah, very sad that.
Yeah, it's really like aggravating to me as to why I have water in the bathroom and I have a trickle in the kitchen. I'm not understanding that. Victoria's house is loud today.
Is there in any way we can just blame Jim for this?
Actually, no,
No.
because I'm pretty much the one that did everything as far as the dewinterization was concerned. So he really didn't do much except for hook up the propane tanks and turn deal with the water hose and the filter and everything. And he really didn't have anything to do with pressurizing the system back up again. So
You could even have just a pinched line. Did you take the little screen out of the faucet? Make sure that wasn't all screwed up.
yep, took the aerator out. The weird thing is that it was the water was working perfectly fine when we winterized.
Mm.
So originally, I mean, it was pretty chilly on Friday, and I thought, okay, maybe even though it had antifreeze in it, that there was still a little piece of chunk of ice or something in there that might have gotten stuck, and that wasn't the case. I don't understand how something would get pinched if it wasn't used for 6 months.
Right. Now yours, because I don't know your floor plan, and of course each coach, you could have identical coaches and they'll do the water system differently in each one of them. When you did your bypass, does your bypass have any additional valves that might be slightly turned?
There's 2 valves on the water heater, and that's it.
Because last time I had water pressure problems, it was the regulator from the outside of the coach. So if you're getting good pressure elsewhere, then that wouldn't be it. So
No, we're starting to think that it's the cartridge in the faucet that might be clogged.
Mm-hmm.
Because we didn't do anything different winterizing than we did when we dewinterized. So I don't. It's an anomaly to me now. But the guy's today or Friday. I mean, the spare key is there for him to get in and do what he's got to do this week. So
yeah, he sounds useless anyway. But does the campground have hard water? They have no calcium buildup, maybe.
it's possible. I mean, when we took the aerator out, there was some junk in there, but it wasn't enough to clog the entire faucet. It was a flake here and maybe 2 or 3 flakes. And it's one of those sprayer nozzles. So you press the button and it's got like 10, streams that come out of it, and then you put it on regular and it's just a straight flow. So I don't know. I'm lost.
Did you try a hammer?
Who did I miss here?
Just hit things with a hammer.
Backroads is coming to the M21, Kevin.
I believe so.
Okay.
I don't have my list in front of me. So unfortunately, I don't know who's who and what's what on what site. So
hey, Bree, what's going on?
She has family in town.
Yeah, I know. Till the 17th.
You should come up and show the picture of the stuffed kitty.
Miss you too. Now, the water heater, on the other hand, is the big stress issue of the weekend. They diagnosed it, and he took pictures of the model sticker the day that we winterized, that weekend. And then I found out that the part was never ordered. You had
Nice.
6 months to order a water heater. How do you screw that up? That was like,
You've
that was,
answered your own question.
I was fit to be tied on Friday.
Or did he order it and then use it on somebody else's coach and just didn't remember to reorder?
Yeah,
My
exactly.
friend's good at doing that one.
But don't you when you are a mobile RV guy, okay, that is sent out by the dealer, aren't you supposed to get your list of runs a day beforehand so you know where you're going the next day?
Not necessarily, because a lot of times, like with my friend's mobile service, they'll just randomly pick out whatever. Like in our area, we have like 3 different mobile services. So my friend Mike will get the call, but it might be weeks out before they'll actually give him the paperwork to do it.
Right.
So for the most part, no. But every state's going to be different, and you know,
So
a
how
lot
are
of times
you,
his isn't coming from the dealerships. A lot of times his is coming from the manufacturer saying, "Hey, can you fix this for us?"
well, it
Because
is under warranty.
mhm,
And all he had to do, all he literally did was, find out where the exact pinhole was, and he took a picture of the sticker, the model sticker when you opened the door. It was
right,
right. He took a picture of that, and then when he got back, the service guy at the dealership called me and said, "Okay, we're going to order this. Let's set up an appointment for this date, whatever, and we'll put it in." So how do you not order this freaking thing when you have 6 months? And you call me the day of, an hour and a half after the guy is supposed to show up, and say, "Oh, he's not coming today. We don't have the part."
yeah, he doesn't sound like he's that professional.
This is every time I have an issue with this camper, something gets screwed up.
No, I don't know. I was getting antsy uh, for your running boards. I thought they should have been put on long before they were. Come on, stick them on there.
Well,
So
the running boards was a water issue. A rain issue. The guy was he wasn't going to lay on the ground, and when it was raining out, which didn't blame him for. It was an extra week. I was okay with it.
I think I saw you do a video of you finally riding your bike, right, Solex?
I did, and I
Nearly
almost
killing
wiped.
the couple.
I almost wiped out some people.
What?
Solex
Did
went
you
to an
have
emergency
fun?
brake.
No, they didn't understand my directions. You're on a bike path.
Oh,
So,
those girls.
yeah, passing on your right, and so
Yeah,
they moved to the right. I'm going,
yeah, the
no,
girl had to jump into the grass because she
you're on
didn't
the
know her
right.
right from her left. I remember now. Did you have fun on it though?
Oh, I do. I'm just getting out there just to ride it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my trike, but it's got to get warm enough. Like tomorrow's going to be in the 70s, which is perfect weather. If there's no wind, 70s is perfect.
My intention for that to get the e-bike was to have a beast of burden, and I
How
just
fast does
having
it
so
go?
much 20.
I wish mine says it was supposed to go 20, but I passed a sign going up a hill though on my trike, and I do have a lot of stuff on it, which my husband was like, "Well, of course that's going to slow your speed." I'm 5 miles under the 20 mile an hour, and it's supposed to go 20 miles an hour. But my
Now
bike in itself weighs 70 pounds. I'm not exactly light. I have a bicycle trailer. I'll have to do a video and show you. I got a bicycle trailer on the back of the basket on the back of my truck.
it would definitely easily go 25, 30. But here's what they did. They were very clever, by the way. They got 7 different gears to gear down to, and if they put another gear on the top there, where it was a larger gear, then you can pedal faster. But when you get going up to 20, you're going as
Mine,
fast.
mine doesn't have gears. It has one gear, period.
Kiss.
So,
Keep it simple.
yeah. It's a one gear bike. I wish it had other gears. I wish it was an 18 because it would be easier when the battery, you could keep going a lot easier if the battery runs dead,
Oh,
with
that's
different gears. But since it's just got the one solitary gear, it's like pedaling mud or pedaling through sand.
I've never pedaled with a fat tire bike before, and if you don't have the pedal assist on and you're just pedaling it, you get an excellent, nice, decent workout on that thing. And that's what I'm
Well,
looking
mine
for.
don't have the fat tires. They got regular 22.7-inch tires on them, I think is the size. And they're just the regular, real thin street tires. Street tires.
I
Half
had
tire.
mine. I learned something about mine. You have to have it on one at least, and for pedal assist, and that'll get you like 5-6 miles an hour before it kicks in. And but you have to have it on one if you want to use the throttle.
Yeah.
And
Well, pedal assist, my pedal assist, you like pedal like 3 or 4 times and it zooms forward and you don't, so you're like, okay, when's it gonna slow down? And you pedal 3 or 4 more times, zooms forward. And so then you come up to the stop sign or the street light and you gotta hit your brakes real hard because you done pedal
I
too
know.
much.
I've never had disc brakes on a bike before, and I'm thinking, this thing's going to start smoking before long because,
I've wore out a few tires already. Hitting the brakes.
yeah.
Hey, Sonia,
I actually had on my old bike, I hit the brake so much that the back right tire popped and all the green slime, I didn't realize it at first, all the green slime sprayed all over the bike, all over me. It was horrible. It was a mess. And I was like calling my husband and going, come get me. It
So-
exploded.
So, for those of you that didn't know, Backroads RVing used to be Jerry Holly.
Okay. Well, then, yes, Jerry's behind me. I was just going to ask you that because I'm on the list here, and I'm like, I do not have Backroads RVing.
It's Jerry. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, now I know.
I just sent him an email so I could get one of his new stickers because I have the old sticker when Diana was
so do
still.
I. Yeah.
So I wanted one of his newer ones.
Well, okay, that answers that question.
I'm sitting there
Shut
going,
this big bright screen
who
down.
the heck is Backroads RVing? And I remember
Oh my God. I did it because I feel bad because I don't want people to think I forget about people, but at the life of me, I'm like, I know I didn't write that down.
I'm going.
Well, it's like in me, I changed mine and everybody, and I also changed the little picture, and everybody was like, first I changed the picture, and everybody's like trying to see it because it's too tiny. And
Racking my brain over here like he's new or something.
yeah, it was
What?
Victoria May Wallace, and so my husband's like, I want you to change it to Victoria May Life Unfiltered and not put the Wallace on there. Because I had total strangers track me down somehow
Oh.
through the internet to ask me questions about the trike. And that was kind of scary that somebody could actually track down your home, your private number and know where you live. I mean, be able to find you in Google and everything.
Nothing is private. All you gotta do is type in somebody's name and the town or state that they live in.
It's not hard
That's
to
how
find.
they did it. Because my full name was on there, Victoria May Wallace. That's why I changed it and took the Wallace off. Because, it was like, oh, no, don't like that idea.
Yeah.
It's one thing when you change your name, but when you change your logo, what I've noticed is no one seems to read whose name's what. Because when I changed my logo, everyone's like, well, who are you? And I'm like, okay. I think we get so used to seeing the picture that we don't read the name.
Yep. Hey, TC, what's going on?
I changed my
Yeah.
mailing address to Sonia's house for security reasons.
Yeah, right. How do they do? Is electric bikes an interest in the United Kingdom?
Yes, massive, absolutely massive. I think we may have had them before you guys did, in fact. So over here, the ones you've got, we had 5-6 years ago.
Oh, what's the name of that site?
So we've got the big BMX, the big mountain bike manufacturers are creating some absolutely astounding.
Yeah, but there's 50 units though.
Yeah, you can spend north of 10 grand on one.
Oh my stars!
Solex. Check out E-Jeep. That's what it's called. Check out E-Jeep. See what you think of it.
Okay.
I think Mr. Jim has
My
snuck in.
dream. I want an E-Jeep.
So Rob, is the bike left or right hand drive?
Both, depending on the manufacturer.
Don't you look fancy?
Yeah, he's got a suit on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, he's been somewhere posh. Did he bring us back treats?
I would settle for McDonald's French fries.
He went to a Masonic meeting.
But surely they have treats.
Wait, Masonic or Sonic? Like, I take a milkshake.
I kind of want him to have gone to a Sonic meeting where they all dress up in blue spiky hair.
I went to Sonic a couple years ago, and because I'm a vegetarian, I was asking them avocado and, the things that almost every single thing I named off, they said, we don't got that. I was like, what? So I ended up leaving with nothing.
Hey,
and
babe.
I haven't been back.
Babe. Jim. TC said, do you have a hot date? You better take me out.
TC?
Yeah. Yes.
Does he need a wingman?
We're not sharing buddies.
Oh, shoot.
What? The remote for the TV?
Remote for the camera.
That's what you get for putting stuff in your pockets.
Yeah, I was showing somebody how to work the system.
Oh. Hey, Lucretia, how are you? Thanks for coming in.
Lucretia.
Who would have thought a group of middle-class
Hope you're
men
doing
working
okay.
a system?
You and Richard.
What'd you say, Rob?
It don't matter. It was a joke for Solix's benefit. So, what else has Jim got in his pockets? He started a new concept for Monday nights. What's
Does he have
in
an
his
earbud in his
pocket?
pocket?
He stole the remote from the lodge.
Oh, nice. They don't need it.
Can't trust those Masons.
Oh, Sue's heading to bed. Okay, see you later, Sue.
It's where I should be. Fast asleep. Not
My
in
next-
Sue's bed.
My next
My
question.
bed.
In the morning over there?
It's 20 to 3.
You dirty stay up.
You see that sun? It's not even close time for me.
My next purchase is going to
After
be
dinner time at your house.
Yep.
Well,
a
after,
yeah. Go ahead.
so after today's events of the fire and the near-death experience, having to take delivery of
The near-death
taking delivery
experience.
of 2 more cars and moving a bunch of bricks, I'm pretty tired.
Rob set his surge protector on fire.
It's the last time he buys USBs from a fire sale.
USBs from a fire sale.
It could have been worse, couldn't it? Let's be honest. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, you might not have been home, and who knows what would happen.
Yeah, really.
Well,
It didn't matter.
On
It-
this
wait a
side
minute.
of me is a large black padded case. If that was to catch fire, there wouldn't be much of me left.
Ooh.
Now, Rob was like
You got
very
plutonium in there for the flying DeLorean?
Yeah, it's plutonium. It's small brass encased plutonium.
Whether Rob was home or not, Rob was very honest about that because Rob said, "Yeah, I'm a typical guy. It caught on fire, and I looked there and watched it."
All right, I feel much more comfortable now.
You took off the suit. Well, most of it.
I
You
have
took
the
off
suit and the vest and the tie and the pocket square and
Now,
and
He
I'm
looks like the Godfather.
Jim might feel
Yeah,
more
it does.
comfortable. But I'm
It
quite
does.
uneasy that he's stolen the remote and not returned it.
Yeah,
I feel
well,
he should
I'm
take
the
it
only guy
back.
who knows how to use that particular remote, so it's not a big deal.
He's going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Kevin said you look like somebody from The Godfather.
Well, I
Yeah,
know
in that
nothing
angle,
about
he
it.
looked like he was sitting on a private jet
He's
seat.
I believe he was playing the role of Don Sticky Fingers.
Sticky fingers. He said Kevin. He said he knows a guy who knows a guy.
Well, that's good to know.
Who can do a decent deal on CCTV.
Yeah. So now we have guys that we broadcast the lodge meeting to our members, and that's the remote that operates our camera. And I was showing another member of the lodge how to operate the camera, and I put the remote in my
Where you
pocket.
going, Solex?
It's
Sue's,
complicated.
Sue's taking off. I was just going by Sue. Or later on.
Just blame it on the
okay.
newbie.
So Rob Fatima wants to know why the surge protector didn't keep it from burning
Well,
up.
I took the surge protector apart, and that was toasted on the inside.
I can't see the
I gotta
chat.
find something.
So it did the exact job it's meant to. It blew rather than causing any more damage, but yeah, who knows what caused it?
Did you
He's
just
not the winning man because he has a guitar.
Dude, I mean, I had a date. He said I had to bring him along. There wasn't anybody to date tonight. Did you get the text from Drew?
No.
Oh my God.
You didn't get the memo.
Texting.
Is that a dollhouse?
Yeah.
Is that a dollhouse back there?
Yeah.
Where are these things?
I told
Mother
him,
Hubbard.
One of those big dollhouses.
repeat this.
What is it? What was the nurse? The old lady in the shoe? Or the
Oh,
I don't know, but do you see what I'm seeing back there?
Mother
Yeah,
Hubbard.
if you follow him on Facebook, he's been building it over the course of a few days. It's a really nice doll's house.
Earthquake while he was in the.
I don't think I don't know for sure if I've got him on my Facebook or not.
Yeah, he wasn't up on the panel.
I've got a lot of people on my Facebook, but I can't remember.
But he
Are
was
you
having-
on my Facebook? Is that a dollhouse behind you?
Yeah, I've been building it for my daughter.
Probably
Cool.
That's cool.
The kid,
Did you get that-
has to be at least 25 years old. It was something my dad was going to build for his girlfriend years and years ago, and then he passed away. I ended up with it, and it still sat here for years before I decided, like, wait. Piper started showing interest in dollhouses. I'm like, we got a whole box that's never been opened for so I started building it, and it's
never finished.
more
Are you-
complex than I thought it was going to be. That's for sure.
Are you getting the furniture, or did you get that really thick book that shows you how to make all the furniture?
No, we're going to buy the furniture because it's crazy. They actually sell working TVs and stuff now for dollhouses.
Oh,
You're
big
not a
business.
carpenter?
No, not at all. I mean, I'm surprised it's standing, to be truthful.
Have we discussed themes for the room? What color schemes are we going with?
I left that up to my daughter, and we had to
Hardwood,
tweak it a little bit
carpets.
because it was going to be pretty scary looking with the colors she chose. But it does have some fake brick for the bath or for the kitchen, and we ordered some other flooring because it's basically like just
Like a real house, that miniature?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But they got this. They got like wallpapers and stuff you can order that you can cut. And
Oh,
I'm doing
it's
that
a
for the
massive
floors. So we're
industry.
just gonna paint everything else.
They just don't put
I
in a
would love
fire.
to have one of those, but as a log cabin,
Oh, yeah.
like a big 2-story log cabin.
This I was
sounds
going to try to make it really nice, but I'm like, wait a second. She's 3. She's going to probably be a bit rough on it, so it doesn't have to be perfect.
It
I'm
sounds
saying
like
as
it's
an
more
adult,
functional.
I want a 2-story log cabin dollhouse.
It sounds like it's gonna be more functional than a regular house. I mean, real TVs and everything. So I'd be concerned about putting in a fireplace.
Well, that's
Well, they
funny you
do
say that.
have.
They actually have a little battery-powered LED fire that looks like a real fire for your
I
fireplace.
was
Hilarious.
just gonna say that they actually do, and they have
Yep.
light switches and ceiling fans, all
Right,
kinds of
but now
things.
you don't have, before you used to have to run all the wiring for the lights. Well, now they have the little tiny battery LED lights, so you can
Oh,
get
that,
them without running wiring, which is bonus for me.
yeah, yeah, like a watch battery.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see an entire YouTube episode just out of looking at it.
They're actually, that's the only reason that thing's standing the way it is now is because I had to watch some other people build because the directions really aren't that good.
Yeah, it makes it a little easier if you can find a video for anything actually that somebody knows what, and if they don't, you move on and find somebody else. There's always, but I come to realize I am still trying. Everybody keeps telling me find music related um, channels to go to, to get my channel out there. People are interested in karaoke and music,
Mhm.
and I cannot find nothing. I mean, it's music channels or people playing karaoke, with the words and stuff.
Right.
But that I have not found a English speaking, let's put it that way, person that does lives in any way related to music, be it karaoke, whatever. I can't. I have not yet found one. So
Okay. Yeah.
I'm stuck with you guys from the RV community.
Well,
Oh, gee, that's so horrible.
I would
Congratulations.
probably think, though, outside of the gaming
Or
community, I
you
would
guys
have to think that the
in the
RV,
RV community are stuck with me, should I say?
but outside the gaming community, I would think that the RV community would probably be like one of the largest.
You would
I
think,
think
right?
that and off grid and bushcraft is a big thing that I'm finding out. There's a
Homesteading
lot
is a
of
big
that,
one.
or
Mhm.
there's a lot of cryptid type channels, alien, UFO type channels, and ghost channels.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a lot of ghost channels follow me.
TikTok, they get a lot of the content from TikTok. It's like clips that they'll compilation, kind of thing, and then they'll sit there and talk about it, about the videos,
Mhm.
things like that. But I haven't, like I said, I was trying to find people of interest in karaoke that, like us, like the RV community, we do shout outs, we bring people up on the panel and that kind of stuff. But I was trying to look towards music in the same kind of
Music
format.
is
You
tough,
know what I mean?
Victoria, because of the copyrights.
Huh?
Music is tough because of the copyrights.
Yeah. So nobody is doing like I'm doing the
The
karaoke.
copyright laws out of the country are way different than they are here,
Oh yeah.
and
They're much
that's why you're
stricter
not
over
going to
here than
find
they are with
any.
you guys.
Exactly, and that's probably a big reason as to why you're not finding anything in the U.S. because of the copyright laws.
Right.
Everything's going to be, whether
That's a
it's
tr-
I
Filipino
found
or
I found
Mexican or
one
whatever.
and it was, I think, from like India or somewhere.
That's a
It
general
just
rule.
struck me that the way the guys act, the way he was talking, it struck me as like India or somewhere like that. And I
Yeah, now
couldn't understand
Shimmer Soul does karaoke almost every night. Karaoke live streams.
who.
You'll find
Shimmer Soul.
it's a
And
general
that's
rule. The closer you
American.
move towards,
She's in North Carolina now, I think. She
I need
wasn't
to
in
write it
Texas.
down. Or could you send me the link, Sonia, when you're done with this, so that I can find it? Right now, I can't see nothing. I'm solely on this stream, so I
Yeah,
can't see chat or
Shimmer
nothing.
Soul.
But if you can send it to me in Messenger, would you? So I can try to see if it's what I'm looking for. I want to find a platform where I can possibly bring people with that kind of mindset, that like to sing, to come to my channel, because everybody's telling me find somebody that has a similar channel, and do the same thing as I've done to get myself out there with you guys on those type of channels.
Yeah, sometimes her karaoke live streams are an open panel, and sometimes they're not. So I'll send you the
Well,
link.
it got so bad that people didn't really want to sing. It was getting all stuck on Papa and Millie and occasional other people here and there. But mostly people weren't wanting to sing. So I started saying it's karaoke and chat
Right.
so that I can still get people to come up and, uh-oh, I froze.
No, you didn't.
Uh,
I just
so I
sent you
can
the
get
link.
people to come up and interact on my site, on my channel.
Yeah, I just sent you the link to her channel.
Okay, hon, thank you. I see it.
Stop yawning, Jim.
Sorry. I had my second COVID shot today, so I'm just waiting for bad things to happen.
Yeah, usually the
With an
first
extra
24
limb.
hours.
No, what I've been hearing is you get tired and you get a really sore arm and
He gets
you're
tired
just
normally
tired.
at this time of night anyway, so that's nothing new.
Right.
I
But
go
I
for my
guess it'll
first shot
carry
Monday.
on for a day or two. You'll be just kind of
If he
lagging.
calls me in the morning, or if I don't hear from him in the morning, I know he didn't go to work.
Yeah. Means he's tired and he needs his rest. He needs to rest off the shot. I still ain't got it, and I'm perfectly fine, but I'm very antisocial.
Yeah, well, my parents are getting theirs, so I figured I'd get mine so I can be somewhat normal again.
I really am. I'm very antisocial. I don't. When I'm on my bike out there riding, I'm on my bike out there riding. I'm not stopping and breathing on nobody.
They're saying on the news tonight, though, that if you want to get into certain theme parks, certain places to see stuff, you're going to have the card stamped or they're not going to let you in there.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I don't have any of those kind of things around here anyway. So,
I get my first one on Thursday.
yeah,
and I'm
mine's
not
Monday.
traveling, so I don't need it to travel because I'm not traveling. And the only rules we got here that kind of stuck hard is going to a business, you got to wear a mask. But
Yeah.
when you're out, the minute I get out that door, I tell you what, the mask comes right back up. It's shoved into the basket until the next time I need to go inside someplace. I will be respectful and I will put it on when I go into an establishment. I have forgot. The other day I went into the dollar store and I walked like 3 feet in and I looked around and I went, oops. And
Yeah.
I turned around and walked back out and got my mask and went back in and got my shopping.
You're doing better than others. There's a lot of people that just refuse to, and it's,
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the cases too, well, not a lot, but I know some of the cases is because I have a breathing problem. I was born with asthma and chronic asthma. I mean, I hate to use my inhalers and stuff, but sometimes it gets bad enough I need to use them. But you put those masks on, and now they're saying that they want you to double up your mask. I mean, it's already hard enough for some people to breathe through one mask. You're going to have people passing out on your floor because they can't freaking breathe,
Nah.
through all these masks. And plus, if you get robbed, it's your own fault. You insisted on not being able to see the person behind the mask. That's
Terry,
just my
well,
Terry.
I don't know. I get more girls hitting on me now that I wear a mask. So
You're married with a little girl.
they can still hit on me. It's flattering, right? No, actually, I
Oh,
don't really go out much anyway. We go to places that aren't super crowded, and if they are crowded, then we just try to take the precautions that we need to. You
yeah.
can't just stop doing what you want to do. You know.
I will wear one mask, but if they start insisting on getting them to where I can't breathe, I'm not going to pass out or get close to passing out from dizzy spells and stuff because you won't allow me to breathe.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll wear one. I'll give that respect. I'll wear one inside of a business. You know.
Yeah, I like
But
Some people are so wrapped up and they got a mask on, they got a freaking beanie on with the hood on their hoodie over their
what
head.
are those big plastic things that go that look like you're going to be metal soldering or something? You know, those like this, and you got to wear this behind a big plastic thing in front of you. Also, I mean, come on. You're touching money. Okay, I just pulled the money out of my wallet and handed it to you. You know what I mean?
Victoria's on her pedestal.
I just use a credit card
It
everywhere.
don't
I still
make
carry
sense.
cash.
It just don't make sense.
Yeah.
And then they're like, they've got these things now that you plug into your phone and then you just swipe your card.
Right.
Well, dingbat, my hand's all over the card. I'm swiping it in your thing, and then your hand's all over the thing.
James saw a guy with a gas mask on today. He made him think of wartime.
Like this?
Yeah, like the one she pulled out the other day.
Like this? Anybody been in military recognize these bags?
Ditty bag.
There you go.
Now you're good to go.
I'm ready
Hey,
for
Bob, I
the
think you need
nuclear
one of those.
bomb, you know?
I've got one.
Does your beard fit in it?
No.
Exactly.
Gas masks are useless unless you're clean shaven.
Yeah.
I think it got squished.
See, now I do have a gas mask, but it's used for other purposes, so it would defeat the purpose.
You'd be much better off with
And boy, they
the
really
systems they use
strap
in
you
metal
in there
shops.
too, don't they? Okay, here's the thing. Let me run this scenario. You got a mask, right? You got the straps, right? You're all strapped in. Nothing's covering your head, your hands, or nothing else. You're still in trouble.
Yeah, that's why you got to wash and sanitize your hands as soon as you can and stuff. Because
Well, first of all, I couldn't even wear that. I would feel too claustrophobic in it.
Well, they're not
I
designed
got
for
wear it on
comfort.
Halloween.
No, I think it'd be better for people with beards because you can take your beard, fold it up there, extra protection, and then put it on.
Well, at least I've got a gas mask for the war. Now I'll get the cancer and the boils or whatever everywhere else, but my face will be okay.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
It's all about the looks, Victoria. It's all about the looks.
Dude,
Risha would be too claustrophobic too.
Well,
I can't wear them.
there's something weird in here. What the heck? There's a cork in the bag that's going into the pocket. That don't make sense. What is that
don't
for?
pull it. It might be an inflatable boat.
There, see, it looks like a cork to me. Don't it
Yeah,
look like a cork to you?
It plug when you knock on the gas mask, it plugs the vent hole.
There's nothing in the bag for the cork to go to. It goes to a pocket, and
It's a retainer.
it's sewed into this pocket side, right there.
It's a retainer for the canisters.
It's a what?
It's a retainer. It plugs into the top of the gas canisters.
So when you change the canisters out, you put the plug on it.
Oh, I got you.
Where's my canisters?
I have
See,
a canister.
I have the
Right
British.
here's the canister. It's huge.
Yeah, I have the former British ones, which is screw fit. So you just screw
Here's
them on.
the
When you finish
canister.
using them, screw them off.
Uh-oh, what happened?
If I ever did that, it'd be one of the full face mask ones.
Yeah. The
Oh, okay. I can
the
see
new
where it
Spec
came
Ops
out.
ones are much more comfortable.
I can see where it came out of. There's, I think, right here. Ah, it came out of the hole.
If I had to do it, I would do the Darth Vader
See, it
thing.
goes in
Just
there.
cover everything.
The worst part about it all is when it comes to disposing those canisters. If you throw them in the bin, you can be effectively prosecuted under terror charges
Yeah.
because they become biological weapons.
When I was with the ambulance service during training, we would have to do the whole breathing mask thing and walk around, and then they're not going to tell you when they're going to pull the line out or you lose your oxygen and you instantly can't breathe. That was the first time I ever felt claustrophobic and panicking. Even though you know what's going on and nothing's going to happen to you because there's your instructor's behind you. But oh my God, my heart must have went through my chest. It's like, and then I got it in, but at the same time, it's like your heart rate's already like past where it should be.
Yeah.
Well, folks, I'm drained. I had a heck of a day today. I'm gonna sit down and plug in a movie, Clue. I haven't seen that in ever.
Clue is a
That's
great
an awesome movie. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody,
Jim Curry.
Clue. I see.
1 + 2 + 2
it reminded
+ 1.
me of the show, a series of unnecessary events.
Oh, the Lemony Snicket movie.
Yeah. So I'm
That's good,
gonna step out and put the movie in, lay down because oh my stars, it's been quite a day.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
Check your surge protectors before bed.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I think 3 o'clock in the morning here.
So see everybody in the chat. So good
Thanks,
to see you.
Solex. Thanks for coming up.
I'll
Thank
probably
you,
see you later on,
Solex.
Solex.
Thanks, Rob. See you later.
See you
ya.
later.
Get some sleep.
Bye, Rob. Bye, Solex.
I know.
Oh, you're not leaving, Rob? Sorry. I thought you were leaving. I can't get it back in the bag.
Yeah, pretty typical. Anything that comes out is never going back in the same way.
I don't want to get back in.
You have to fold it a certain way. Make sure all the air
I
is out.
put it in the same way I pulled it out. And it don't work.
Sometimes it doesn't work that way.
You know what? I'm getting rid of the cardboard and styrofoam.
Charlie Grace is here. What up, girlfriend?
Maybe the mask won't stay in shape because I'm going to take it out. But
Keep it in there in case we do go to war. Then you'll have something to start a fire with.
something to wipe your butt.
Yeah.
Yes, you need a wine cellar, Charlie Grace. Absolutely.
Did you know in times, I don't know how many people think about this, but even a piece of cardboard, if you just keep bending it and crunching it, magazines, newspapers, anything like that, you take it, you crunch it, you might get a little dye on your tush, but you crunch it and you uncrunch it and you crunch it and you uncrunch it, and it's just as soft as a piece of toilet paper.
That's why they invented and made Reader's Digest. No, I kid you not. In college, we had to read it, and the articles are written long enough where you could read one whole article while you're doing your business.
Yeah, but the paper is so thin and fine, you can use it for toilet paper, too.
Right, that's a multi-purpose magazine.
I'm missing something. What did I miss? Allison,
You missed a lot.
Using the
You missed a
magazine for
lot.
TP.
The
Okay,
Reader's
but-
Digest.
And
really?
don't refer to them as earbuds anymore.
Yeah, don't say earbud. They're going to be headphones. Long story.
Okay. I feel like I'm just like, okay, all right, I'm good. I can roll with it. I'm house shopping, guys. This is such a pain in the you-know-what.
House
Well, I
shopping.
mean, you know,
Well, the worst part about it is I finally went on Zillow and I'm like looking around going, oh, let me see what this looks like. And I found a 3-story, 1.7 million thing. And that wine cellar still was not that great. I'm like, why would I ever get that without a great wine cellar?
You're nomadic right now. Right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
you're.
It's just I'm looking for something for my kids. And if all of a sudden I'll see something like, oh, that looks interesting, and I'll pull it up. I'm like, oh, 1.79 million. I'm like, it still doesn't beat all my bells and whistles. It's still only a 3-bedroom home.
Right.
yeah, but where is it
What?
that it's 1.79 million?
It's
It better be
downtown.
all electronic.
No,
It
it's historic.
better
It's
bring me a dang butler on wheels for that price.
yeah, it's historic. It's in downtown Huntsville. It's okay. It's like I say, it's okay.
So what I want to know is how
And
yummy
then
was
if
this
I
prime
have
rib?
that much money, I ain't gonna spend it on no house.
Kevin, the prime rib was amazing, and that's
It
like
looked amazing. As I was sitting there eating my ham, that popped up, and I'm like, why am I eating ham?
well, it's all Sonia's fault. But yeah, my oldest son Noah David, he said, call me up. He said, hey, I found this rib roast. I think I want to try it. And he watched Joshua Weissman and Alton Brown, and he watched the YouTube, and he made this amazing pot roast or amazing prime rib.
Great.
See, we have prime rib for Christmas. So
Well, you could do it for Easter too.
yeah.
Just saying, it was cool. I'm not a big lamb fan.
No, we had ham.
I don't
Yeah.
eat meat.
We only eat meat really like 3 times a week. I mean,
I don't eat meat at all.
it's expensive. It's really expensive.
But it's
It is.
yummy.
Yeah.
My husband eats meat, but I make him share his meat with my dogs because my dogs like meat too.
I understand. I do. So Kevin, I invited a few people for M21. I don't know if you saw that. Julie Ryan.
Yeah, I seen her come in today on there.
Yeah.
On there, I welcomed her in.
They're nomads. They're super sweet. I've known them for now 2 years, and they're just the nicest people. And they're going to be up in Michigan around that time. So I thought if they're over and they want to come by, because I think they're going to Traverse City, and then they're going to be coming back down.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the more people, the better it would be.
Sonia, what does your shirt say? What does your shirt say?
Peace, love, and cats.
Oh,
Charlie Grace, I'm going to throw an idea out there on my Wednesday chat. So, and you're involved in it. And I'm going to need to know what you think of the idea.
okay.
So that should draw you to my Wednesday night.
Like, you gotta come. Wait, remind me, what time is your live?
4 o'clock Pacific time.
7 o'clock Eastern.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go live tomorrow, Tuesday at 9 o'clock Eastern. Is that right? Yeah, 9 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to do it Tuesday, Thursday. That doesn't mean, son, that you have to come. I know it's one of those things. I'm just testing it out for the month of April. And I think I'm just going to go with, we'll call it, I was going to do a travel talk, but the reality is it's really just a comedy with friends. Oh my gosh.
I just put
Oh, there's trouble.
Oh my gosh,
Charlie
it's
Grace,
them.
it has to do. It's going to have to do with this traveling journal that
Ooh, I
your
like
sticker is inside of.
Yay! Awesome.
So it's
Tony
about the
does those things.
stickers and it's about the journal. So you got to
Great
come
idea.
to find out what I'm talking about. Sonia
I
already
love-
knows 'cause I mentioned it earlier on this live.
Hey, Tim, I'm worried about your hair. Sorry. Concerned.
Oh.
What,
It's all under here.
you
I
gotta
couldn't see
It's all
it. My
covered.
tail flashed.
What, you like the camo?
Totally digging the camo. Is that real tree? I'm sorry. Let me be camo specific.
Oh,
It's real tree.
Is it?
California fowler
well,
or fowl, whatever.
Oh, there you go. Kevin, I would like to.
California waterfowl.
Waterfowl. I'd like to have come up with an idea, and I wonder if you are okay with it. I'd love to recreate a National Lampoon's picture.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there's
Get a picture.
Duke.
Get a picture while you can.
like, where'd everyone go? Where'd everyone go?
I'll be right
Oh,
back.
look at that.
Hold on.
There. I have a blur of a dog. I'd like to recreate the National Lampoon's RV scene at M21 for fun.
Okay,
You get over
that's
there.
not a problem.
I think we could do this for fun, and it'd be a really cute picture. And I'll set up the timed camera so people could all get in it and do something funny, and then we could disperse it out, and people can use it for things.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Shouldn't be a problem at all. I got cousin Eddie's stuff here somewhere.
I figured I'd bring a beer can and roll it up, make a curler.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, it should be fun actually.
We can have a redneck RV ramble.
Oh,
That would be hard
redneck.
to do.
RV ramble.
Does Redneck and Michigan go
Can
together?
we bring
Oh,
the banjo
Some
and the
points, yes.
harmonicas?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Are you kidding?
I wasn't sure if Redneck and Michigan were able to be used in the same sentence or not.
Michigan is the
Oh, yeah.
Hand you're in.
Michigan is the Alabama of the North.
Oh, okay.
I hung out with a bunch of rednecks in the South because they all grew up on farmlands, and my one buddy, his dad was like, I just put a bunch of manure out there. I want you guys to bring all your 4x4 friends and just go out in the field and tear it up.
Oh jeez.
And we did. And we got stuck with a
Ooh.
Jeep that had 44-inch tires on it. He went through the pond. There was a big pond section, and guess what? We sunk it to the frame.
Oh my God.
And was it the whole hold my beer right before it happened?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I had a beer in my pocket, and I opened up the door, and I looked down, and my unopened beer can fell into the freaking water, and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. It's right here. It's floating." Because it was only like that far from the floor pan.
Good way to keep your drinks cold.
Oh yeah. Muddy manure water. Ugh.
Well, you know.
No. That's like Giardia waiting to happen. I'm good with that.
Look, Sonia.
Oh, look where it
Sorry,
goes.
bracelet.
Oh, he has a hat.
Oh, he's got a camel hat. Oh
Yeah.
my God. That's adorable.
So cute.
It's camel night. Who knew? How cute is that? Oh.
So get this. It's been 21 to 22 weeks. It's been 4 months since I broke up with my ex.
Yeah.
Wait. How many months? Say it again.
It's been over 4 months. It's 21 to going on 22 weeks.
Okay, but I'm not counting. But okay.
And she sent me a third letter requesting some more small items from my house in the RV.
What?
And she wants it delivered to our house by this Sunday, the 11th or whatever it is.
Did you write her back saying that you're sending her? You're asking for damages of mental abuse in the form of a check?
No. No, she was wanting wine sippy cups, the blue bag that we put our dirty laundry in, 2 wicker baskets, the mirror that hung on the wall in the RV.
Wait, 4 months ago.
Yeah.
4 months ago.
4 months ago.
And I rented a U-Haul the first time and took over a bunch of stuff that she had at my house, a small U-Haul. And then she's like, "Oh, there's other stuff I didn't put down. I would like to have all of this stuff." So I did a second trip back to her house and put it on her porch.
Walk away. It's not, no, because this is a rolling domino effect down the road. This is a crazy situation. I get it. Don't get me wrong. And there are people, and I'm sure she appreciates, and everyone appreciates you being nice. But
I've been totally nothing but nice to her.
I know. I think you can draw the line. You can say it's been 4 months. It is what it is. We're done. You know,
Is
it's
this
Tim,
that you bought
for the
you bought mutually?
for the
Stuff
hamper
that
bag?
stuff that she bought. She has a bunch of craft stuff with like the seashells and this and that and the vases, and she put sand in it and put the shells in and decorated up the new bathroom. And she bought a little beach sign and hot glued some shells to that. There's a couple different little vases from the bathroom. The wicker basket, one I had on the counter. The other one I had in the RV that we would put like the bread in and vegetables and stuff. The wine signs. The one wine sign I took off actually broke in half and freaking ripped because the Velcro strips were just so freaking hard. It ripped. I freaking tore the whole damn thing off. There was something else that she used that folded up on the side wall of the RV. She put her necklaces on. That actually broke too.
Was she a redhead or a blonde?
No,
Because I know you like brunettes.
brunette.
I knew
Brunette.
it.
Well, Tim, for the blue hamper bag, give that back. But wait, find some old rags, clean out the stinky slinky.
There you go, Kevin.
I mean, if you don't care about the stuff, you don't care about the stuff. It's not a big deal. I mean, don't get me wrong.
And then utensils that old
Finger
utensils
Terry.
and a pot and a pan smaller. That the one I actually had to re-glue the freaking handle on it. It's old. She wants that back, and the utensil holder, and out on the back porch there was a little lantern that you'd stick a candle in. I'm just like, are you serious? It was 4 months ago.
Yeah.
She's pulling your chain. Yeah, Fatima, I'm with her. I'm Fatima on that. You know, sometimes in relationships you break up, and it's like it's like a wobbly refrigerator. You know, you go in, you go back, you go in, you go back, and sometimes you just got to hit that never going to happen moment. And maybe you guys can work it out. Don't get me wrong. Maybe this is one of those ways of her just saying, "Hey, I'd like to see how you're doing," or it's really it's up to you. Really up to you.
If not, put it in a box, put it curbside, and tell her she has to before the garbage comes.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking. She basically said they are rightfully mine. If you cannot drop them off, please let me know, and I can plan for someone to come over and retrieve them for me.
Someone.
Tell them that your voluptuous redhead girlfriend is more than happy to meet her with them.
Well, I did. I walked away.
Yeah.
But hey, Mona Brothers in here.
Hey, Chris. What's going on? Big brother.
Yeah,
Chris.
I was actually talking to him on the phone before I jumped on this live.
She's just a bitter Betty.
Tim, send her some earbuds.
Some earbuds for what?
You had to be here for
It's a long story, man. Even I didn't get this one. I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think earbuds is going to replace Pecker Pizza.
Hey, Tim.
Yes, Jim.
Do you know the California statute for harassment?
Ooh.
What I would do is, I think that I would call her list, right?
Yeah.
And I would deliver it with a letter that she had to sign, like a receipt, and on the bottom of the letter, before she signs it, it has to say, "Further contacting me about any type of items or anything else left in the house shall constitute harassment under the Domestic Violence Act of California under this statute number."
Yeah.
You can go that way, or you can just go for a booty call. Either way, it's up to you.
And say, "See ya, lose my number."
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I could see, oh, I want the used toilet paper roll that I used 3 months ago, or something. And that's where, so it's just, okay, this is the last thing. All right. Here's the letter. Here's your receipt. Here's your acknowledgement that you're not bothering me anymore. And here's, if you want to look up the statute, here it is.
Yeah.
Because, the next thing is, especially since you have things now that are damaged that you can't have back. Just remember that Jim is not an attorney and is not licensed to give legal advice in any state.
Oh, hell no.
That's right. You've got X Law and you've got Crazy Redhead on the panel. So I'm going to give you the Crazy Redhead advice, which is, like I said, I'm of the, you draw the line in the sand unless you decide, and that's important. It's really up to you. It's up to nobody else but you, what you want to do.
So,
but if you need backup, dude, I got your bail money. Let's go.
Oh, I got bail money. But if you want to help pay, that's
Just
cool
saying,
too.
I'll be there, whatever you need. Drive the getaway car,
So I got the email earlier today. 5 o'clock. Guess what? Took the engagement ring over to a gold and diamond place and sold it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Night, TC.
Yep.
Yeah. Have a have a nice day somewhere else.
I didn't even get half the cost back, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird just to be done. Just
Yep, it's out of my gun safe. It's out of the way. I can pull the gun out better.
Lucretia's like, I need the bail money. Show me the fight.
Oh, that's right. Lucretia, we could throw it down. I'm saying. I'm just,
And she borrowed my RV like what, late August or late September or something. Duke, go get your toy. And she damaged the propane door trying to go around and nicked the front tire of someone's truck, and it ripped off the lock. So I never asked her for payment to fix the propane door because I have to buy a new propane door for the RV.
Wow.
Sorry, man.
She's being trivial.
Yeah. Pretty crazy though that 4 months later.
Yeah. Oh, now I forgot these things. Let's see if I can get them back now.
Mm-hmm.
Is she local?
She's say 15-minute drive from my house.
Well.
Does she have a job?
Yes.
Does she have kids?
She has two. One lives with her, her older son, 26-year-old or 27, and she has a 23-year-old daughter that does not live with her.
They're not your kids.
Nope, not my kids. But for her to come back almost 4 months later,
say,
what the hell?
Keep your dog. Dogs are great.
Oh, I'm never getting rid of him.
Lot easier to deal with right now. Keep Duke. Just hang out with Duke.
Yeah.
Your receipt, was there a red receipt on the email?
What do you mean a red receipt?
Yeah, you know how on Outlook you can put a red receipt when you click on it and it
shows the other person that you read the email.
That you open the email.
Or was it just a Gmail or Google thing? Yeah.
It's from her Gmail account.
Yeah, so it's a little different. Yeah, they
but
don't.
Doesn't that show if I read it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you use Outlook at work, right? And it's got that option, that shows the email was delivered, opened, and then delivered and open, right? So if I have something that's really important, I'll check those boxes so that I know the client got it. But
well, I can mark. Okay, it was marked as read, and now I can say mark as unread, but she would see it. So apparently Gmail has that option.
Yes, it does.
Okay, according to my Gmail administrator or my Google administrator to my far left, otherwise known as the man who sits beside me 10 feet away, he says, Dave. He's up here working and lurking.
You know what? I'm just going to dump the stuff off on her porch and not even freaking comment.
Do a drive-by. Dump it out the window as you go.
I think that's nice.
Well, I told my older brother I'm just going to toss it in her front yard.
Yeah, I wouldn't even do it. If it were me, I'd be the person who'd be like, screw it, I'm done. This was for, oh, wait. Oh, no, here we got comments from the monkey gallery.
Okay. Here's the thing you got to be careful about. You're setting precedent.
Yeah.
If you do it, then the expectation is if she asks again, you'll do it again.
Yeah.
Just is.
But she's a brunette.
Yeah, there is nothing else that.
Well, no.
Have, but
guess what? She might very well ask again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It could be another 4 months down the road.
Dude, you are such a good guy. Can I just say, not like you need to go out and go, swiping left and right here and there. My point is,
Tinder. Is
it
Tinder?
Just say, bless your heart, bless her heart.
Walk away.
Not so much. And now the other thing is this: just because it shows it on Google doesn't mean that you were the one who read it.
That's true. Can't prove.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just ignore it.
Never over.
Never.
Just ignore it. Buy Duke another chew toy.
That's right.
You know what? Now I don't want to have any of this stuff. I'm just take it to her house,
Yeah. Like I said,
And
if you don't
screw her.
want it,
I almost said the F word, so screw it.
We're all thinking that though.
Yeah.
So now, Tim, if you can make it LTM 21, there might be some good single people out there. You know,
already trying to play matchmaker. See, I knew this was going to happen.
Or you could do this. Charge her rent for storing her things.
Ooh.
Ah,
Try to make
No.
up for that half loss.
I still
Yeah,
don't even.
get
I
that,
still
that
don't even
second
charge her.
half of the ring price back.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Where's the half price for the ring?
Jeez.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, now that she wants it, because the second email that I got, anything that you can think of that you don't want, or if you do want, you can keep. And now 4 months later, she's like, "No, I want this stuff," and I'm like, "This is this."
And how did she
They're
remember
smalls.
that the stuff-
They're smalls.
How does
there's
she
nothing
remember
to
that the stuff is still in your possession? It's like,
Right.
oh crap, where's that wine cup I was looking for? Oh well, let's see.
You could just say I donated it. I gave it to Goodwill. I got rid of all your stuff. I gave it to Goodwill. Sorry, you didn't come back. It's been 4 months. I figured it was done. Done deal.
No, the wine cups I show up in here. That's either a green one or a pink one.
Oh, geez. Oh, bye, Victoria.
It might be her way of might be
But
her
she's
way
not
of
a
keeping track of what you're doing too.
But she's
Yeah,
not.
if you're
She does
single
not
and
like
single.
YouTube. I've asked her to watch videos, my videos, and she's like, "I'm not a YouTube person. I don't watch videos." Well, guess what? It was the day after Easter, and she sends me this email. It's like, what the?
Blup.
Pup. Yeah.
Maybe Tony says maybe she's looking back through pictures or something.
Yeah, I think. Okay, let's talk girl talk for a second. How long were you two together? Were you together like 1.5 years, 2 years, 5 years, 6 months?
So we were together 6 years, off and on the first 3 years because my parents had passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I had met her. We were hooking up from the bar, and a point came down to it. I said, you know what? I cannot have a relationship with you right now because I need to get over both of my parents passing within 52 days of each other.
Oh, wow.
So we split our ways for, I don't know, a year or something like that. Then we met up again at the bar, started hooking up again. And the last 3 years, we were boyfriend, girlfriend, but the last year and almost 4 months of the relationship, we were engaged.
Well,
And once I put the ring on her finger, everything went south, and she started treating me in a negative way and disrespectful in front of my family and friends and her family and friends. And everyone has spoken up about it except her friends.
That's a long time. That's a long time.
He broke up with her, and she gave the ring back to him.
Here's my.
I requested her to give me the ring back.
Yeah.
Was it in front of anybody, or were you two alone?
No. I requested, because everything came through email, can you please drop the stuff off at my house? And she gave me a list. Stuff in the house, stuff in the RV. I rented a U-Haul. Took that stuff over. I had my buddy Brian help me out. I told her I want my keys to the house, my remote, the ring, and that was it. I got the remote, I got the keys, and I got the ring back.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
That's good.
And that's all I requested from her. And then a couple weeks later or something like that, she's like, "Oh, I forgot. I want all these items back." I put that in my 4Runner, dropped it off, and put it on her front porch. And it was stuff in the RV, like the Keurig, and there was a campfire grill and stuff like this. I took that stuff over, took her a picture, said, "Here's your stuff on your porch. Bye." And now 4 months later, I get another email.
Something must have triggered her wanting these things back. It's the only thing.
Yeah, or wanting to see you, one of the two.
Yeah.
No, she has not seen me anytime I have dropped the stuff off. Matter of fact, I didn't see her for 2 weeks before the breakup. Because she totally blew me off the last Saturday before she's supposed to jump on a flight to go to Washington to help care for her aunt. And I was supposed to take her the next day, a Sunday, to the airport and pick her up. When she blew me off, 10 o'clock at night, I said, you better look for another person to take you to the airport. I will talk to you when you get back. And she's like, about what? I left it at that. I did not talk to her for a week because she was supposed to be back the next weekend. I called her, found out that she was still in Washington helping out her aunt. I was like, when are you going to be back? I'll be back Friday, the day before your birthday. And my birthday was the 21st of November. Found out 3 o'clock Friday, I called her. I was like, are you home? And she's like, yeah, I've been here for a while. I'm like, okay. And I just laid everything out on her. I told her I'm not rationalizing about this relationship. It is over. I drew the line. And then she immediately sent me back a text. Subject line was stuff at Tim's house and RV. She had already planned, since I did not talk to her for a full 2 weeks, except for the one day during that weekend she was supposed to be back. And that was it. Haven't seen her since then.
It's just too weird to me. I don't know.
All right,
Yeah.
so maybe this is your sign to get to no more brunettes.
Are you saying I have to go with redheads now?
I'm just saying, I think you need a redhead in your life. I think you have an experienced life, and redheads are for the advanced male. And if you can get through all of this, you could date a redhead.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all I'm saying. Now they're a little more feisty. Oh, here comes Dave. See, as soon as I say this, I'm in trouble. Yeah.
Okay.
You're
You
in
know.
trouble, or Dave is in trouble?
Okay. You need a lot of this. This is scotch.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Thought that was like a hand watch or something.
After that, go for the bourbon. You know, and on those special days, tequila.
Tequila.
Start with the scotch, though. It mellows everything out.
I'm more of a rum person.
Ooh,
Or
rum
whiskey.
drinks. Boat drinks.
Rum can work. Just saying.
Chris says
Rum.
that is the complete opposite.
Yeah, Fatma's like, you need a person that's out of Mississippi.
So
No, it's okay. I mean, it's all about you. It's not about somebody else. I think that's the bottom line. Once you're good with who you are, you find people that you want to hang with, friends or not friends. That's just the way it works.
I'm wondering if she's one of her friends is actually a subscriber on my YouTube channel. So
Well, they're probably watching.
Really?
best friends.
Yeah.
So
They're
maybe she's feeding her information.
Probably.
I'm taking the RV out and I'm having fun. And
Yeah. True.
yeah.
Oh, Tim is going here and Tim is going there, and
That's right. And Tim's got friends, and Tim's doing this, and da-da-da-da. Yeah.
My older brother's like, she must have gotten rotten eggs yesterday.
Yeah. Something.
You know what? I'm just going to drop it off on her porch and not say a fucking word. Excuse my friends.
You could do a video of it for YouTube.
Don't
You could
hold
do a
back.
YouTube short. Let's give a YouTube
No,
short.
because then I would show her. That would show the house.
No, not the house. Just all the crap you're taking.
Ooh,
And you have
I
a
could do that.
way.
Yeah.
Here's another thing, just to CYA, okay?
CYA.
Cover your ass, okay?
Gotcha.
Record you going there and dropping this stuff off and going back home.
Yep.
That way, if she says that she never got it, you have proof that you brought it there.
Date time stamp, baby. Date time stamp. Absolutely. Geolocate those pictures.
I can
and
do
follow
that.
them. Yep.
Yep.
I once had.
And I don't have to tell her when I freaking drop it off. I just freaking drop it off.
Right, exactly.
No.
But make sure that you document that you did so.
Yeah.
I once had a lady slam a door in my face. True story. She slammed a door in my face, and it startled me. She slammed it. It startled me, and I started to fall backwards. And you know how you have like a screen door and a regular door, and I started to grab. You take a step back and start grab the screen door to hold me back because I was starting to fall.
Yeah.
I get home. I want to say 3 or 4 hours later. Apparently, she called the police and said that I assaulted this lady. And I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" I knocked on a door. She slammed it in my face, and I'm like, all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm making pretty fingerprints at the local sheriff's office because she's pressing charges for fraudulent assault. And thank God I had a dash cam camera in my car that caught the entire thing. But it doesn't matter because weird people do weird things, and you still have to go through the entire process to prove it never happened. So I lost days of work. I had to go through the whole, humiliating experience. And I had to pay for a lawyer for something that never happened that could have put food or helped someone else. Weird people do strange things. That's why I'm like, stay away from crazy, man. Just walk away.
Yeah.
Because she could charge you with trespassing. It could happen.
So the one wine picture that broke in half, it was on canvas. It had a cardboard backing to it, but she put it up with these the self-adhesive Velcro, and I was trying to take it off, and it just broke in half and ripped. I tossed that in the freaking campground garbage, and when I took the slide out, I was able to get the little 3-piece necklace wood flimsy holder off. Broke that in half, and I was like, screw it. The other wine sign, that's actually you can see the wine sign in my banana bread video. I just said, hell with this. I took that off and tossed that in the garbage.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do. I mean, hey. Crazy,
Yep.
crazy.
Crazy. All part of crazy.
So who is this wicked gaming person asking to be blue, please?
I don't know. I only saw one comment, so I kind of let it slide. But
Blue? I know. I have a friend named Blue. She's
Lickle Wicked Gaming, YouTube, blue, please.
Yeah, they probably think it's a grow channel. They didn't. That's the only comment they made, so I don't see anything else. There's Bruce. Kevin does not have the C word.
No, I don't. Yeah, no, Bruce sent me the text message after apologizing. I didn't even read like I said, everything was so blurry when he said, just hope you feel better or get over the whatever. I didn't even.
He said, get over the mess.
Yeah, and I just put, thank you. I wasn't really reading it. No, it's not the C word.
All right, Tim, you missed it. I was looking at houses. I mean, I'm having a hard time finding houses.
You just bought a van. What do you need a house?
I'm looking for a house for my kids. I'm putting them all together, trying to find something.
Is that a safe thing to do? Putting them all together?
Isn't this down in Alabama also?
That's what I'm looking for in Huntsville, Alabama.
That's you talked about this before. Yeah.
Okay, but I think I found one, and Dave doesn't like it. It's very frustrating because you find one, you're like, well, wait a minute, what about this? And
hopefully it's a houseboat.
Would that be cool? No, I got a problem with sleeping on board.
Hey, Charlie Grace, Lucretia said she's been fingerprinted too, and it's not fun.
Yeah, it is not fun. It's not my favorite. Okay, I think this is it. Is this it?
Which one?
Yeah, this is it. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a picture. I'll pretend to be Lance. Let me share. Don't say anything yet. Let's just take a look at this.
Where is Lance?
Really good reason. I really don't think this is the right house for the boys.
Wait. How do I share? Can I share?
Because it has a pool?
No. How do I share? Or can I share?
It's the share button down below.
No, that's the table. That's the camera.
The one
next
to
the camera.
There we go. Tell the blind. Okay. So let's just take a look. Let's take a little tour of Charlie Grace's new idea of a house. Okay. So this is not a bad house. This is only a 3-bedroom house. Okay. So nice little entryway foyer. Dave, be quiet. Little concerned about the 3 windows on the top floor. Not really my fave. I think someone did a little radical rehab with this. I'm just saying. Not really into that, but I used to have an older home, so it's
You
got
have like
fireplaces.
4 or 5 different windows on the front.
I know, isn't that odd? I thought that was rather odd. I didn't like that. And that's got a little game room, which is okay with a fireplace. So you think, but this is what I love. I love the dining area because I love dinner parties. And we have a big family, and honestly, there you
Take
go.
the wallpaper down.
Yeah, little red, little breakfast nook. So you have a nook for breakfast. Has 2 kitchens, so this would be like the breakfast kitchen, just in case. It's not a really big place.
Is that a 10 ceiling?
That's a 10 ceiling. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Take it down.
Yeah. Not having now here's the second kitchen. It's more like the prep kitchen, so like you could do all the.
Oh, there you go.
The baking. It's more bright. I mean, I like that. That makes more sense. And then to the back is the elevator because those 3 flights of stairs is going to kill me. Master bedroom seating area off to the side, just in case. It's got a little terrace, outside the master bedroom, so you could sit outside and look at the office building in front of you, which is sort of sad, but I'm sure when it was in the 1800s, it was an office building.
Actually, it wouldn't be bad because as you're sipping your coffee, you're like, they're working and I'm not.
That's well, okay, so this is the dressing room. It's okay, but there's not a lot of room to move. If you're a big person, you gotta be very careful. That little island thing could take up a lot of room.
Oh God.
It's also not very
Why did they put it at a diagonal?
I see a lot of hips and sides getting nicked on that.
Bingo. Thank you.
I don't understand why they put it at a diagonal.
But I do like the coffered ceiling, so I will say I'm a coffered ceiling fan. If you don't know what that is, if you look up here, that's
That's beautiful.
Who can fit in a bathroom as big enough for a beagle? Really? That little bathtub is so tiny. Also, tiny little. I mean, you can't put a curling iron on that. Let's be honest. Nice shower. Okay, shower. Another little, extra room. There's a lot of extra rooms in here, like a lot of extra places to sit and put your butt. Apparently, if you don't want to be near someone, you could find a place to sit and put your butt. Office would be decent for Zoom calls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. But the one thing that got me, this whole thing, and here's those weird 3 windows, right?
What the?
That's what I said. Now, honestly, it looks like somebody put these in here, and you look at the bottom one, you can always see there's already a problem. There's already a problem. Way down here, you can see it cracking.
It's leak. It's
like
looks all like it's
something.
leaking.
I know.
Now, did they do that because maybe the sunset or the sunrise goes past there, or what way's the house face?
No clue. No idea. Their bathroom, that little bedroom, upstairs bonus room. There's the elevator. It's a little like rickety little thing. But here we go. This is what I miss. I'd like to have a wine cellar.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
It's not really big. It's okay. It's
I don't
enough.
like the way the bottles hang out from their holder, though.
There, I know. See, Tim, you and I, but it's got a little seating area, so a little tasting thing with a little refrigerator.
I like the old brick coming through the
faux brick
mason
thing?
structure.
Yeah, it's cute.
That's pretty cool.
It's
So
cute.
my only question though, so if this is for your kids that are in school, I mean they're not partiers, are they? Because that would be one hell of a party house.
No, we
Yeah.
we used to have a really nice 1800s painted lady house in Chicago when we lived outside of Chicago. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, it reminds me of my old house in Chicago. It's a lot of work, and I would probably never ever do this again. But it's just
I could see them.
Go ahead.
I could see them putting an inside pool and jumping off the 3rd store freaking banister into the pool.
Yeah. It screams Animal House, doesn't it? You're like, oh.
Yeah, 'cause, the elevator would be good to bring the keg to each floor.
Maybe. The symmetry of those top 3 windows just turns me off. I'm sorry, it drives me insane.
That is
Weird
Is that
looking.
weird?
You have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mhm.
5.
Does the wine cellar come stock?
There's like 6 different windows on the front.
Well, if they would have kept the original window, if it had an original window, it would have looked nicer. Or just not have it at all. It would have been fine. I can't buy it.
I would have a circle window or something.
Yep.
Hey, is there a place where I can buy skunk oil?
Oh, geez.
Skunk.
And I'll put skunk oil inside the dog crate.
No. Oh, gee. I'm trying to distract
And drop it off.
But Tim,
Yeah.
doesn't you have like a Spencer's at the mall near you?
Oh, Spencer's are long gone.
Go on Amazon. I'm sure they'll have something kind of stinky you can spray on there.
You could have deer scent.
Did you look at this house physically, or did you just see it on Zillow?
I was looking in the neighborhood because, ironically, the neighborhood is not anywhere near. That's just this a really weird price. There's
I don't
other.
know why I don't like it.
Oh, and Dave doesn't. Why don't you like it, Dave?
How much does it cost?
Oh, he's worried about the price. I'm not worried about the price.
Tell him how much.
Well, how much do you think that house is, Tim? In Huntsville, Alabama.
Well, it did say almost $1.8 million.
Yeah, it's about 1.79. I think they're going to be lucky to get one too, quite honestly. There's a historic story behind it, but even though it's got a historic story, a house is a house is a house. So, yeah.
Yeah. How old is the house?
1890s? Is that what it said?
Yes.
1890s.
No, 1893.
So was the whole house rewired since then?
Oh, I'm sure it had to be because they've got Viking stoves and stuff. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. You know, small things.
Not my cup of tea, but that's okay.
It's okay, totally fine. I think the only thing I did find an old house in my old neighborhood. We were I'm having fun with Zillow these days. I'm just looking around, going, okay. My neighbor's old house is up for sale, where we used to live, and I zoomed in because I was like, "Oh, this is really cool." Like, I want to know what they did, and they must have moved because where is it? Here it is. Is that it? Let me see. No, it's close, but not. Let me see. Yeah, this is the red house. Okay, here we go, Tim. Here's a good one for you, Tim. You should try this one out. Ready? Here we go.
And
this one's only 3.25 million. 3.2. Okay.
I'm walking away.
Stop it. Here we go. Look at this. The whole freaking house is red. I used to balk at this thing. Look at this. Red. 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 They did a white.
I done walked away.
Red.
Red.
More red. And more red. The whole thing's red.
No.
And they're not even
red can make you angry.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, if you only knew my neighbors, you'd know why. I'm just saying. Look, red, more carpet, red.
Gotta have that red carpet. I mean,
whew. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it's okay.
That had like freaking 6 fireplaces.
Right?
There's a fireplace in the garage.
I mean, it's okay.
What do you need a fireplace in the garage for?
You gotta keep that old Bentley warm.
Red rum.
The things you learn. I gotta find where's Dempster. There it is.
I'm gonna step away and grab a cigarette and use the bathroom real quick.
Burnham Place was the other one that was really pretty, and this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. So it's on a corner. So it's a deal. It's a deal. So because who wants a corner lot, right? Anybody? The only way
I have a corner lot.
I like corner lots. They've got bigger things. The thing with this house, I'm going fast, guys. I apologize. It's got this really great like sunroom like this with vaulted, so it looks like you're outside, but you're really inside. So it's really pretty. Which in Chicago, let's face it, it's cold as a you know what. You're gonna need something there. So it's sort of cute. You've got a little area. But here's the kicker. We're gonna go downstairs. Look at the pantry. Billiard room. Okay. Fine. Dressing room. All right, whatever. Everybody's got the same stuff.
Corner lot.
Here we go. Wait, where's the basement? Where's the basement? It's coming, I swear. There we go.
What in the hell? Is that your wine cellar?
There's the wine cellar.
Or it could be a shoe rack, depending on what you're
right.
into.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go. But that's how you do a wine cellar. You don't do it with those little holes. You have to plug it in and then put it out. That's what you do. You do a decent wine cellar. If you're going to go there, let's go there. People live like this, people. I know this sounds horrible, but this is not. These are people that the recession and COVID didn't hurt. These are people that are doing just fine. But it's a seller's market, and they're only going to get 1.8 million out of this thing, maybe.
Good night, Bruce.
The owner, the previous owner of this house, is the one that's been selling us all the.
Hi, Bruce.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a real interesting thing.
You know what I like about corner houses, and which a lot of people don't like corner houses, but if you don't want to back your RV into your driveway and you're just going to load it up and all that stuff, you have more spots and more space in front of your house or on the side of your house to load or unload your RV. So an RVer size, I like corner houses.
Well, I'm not looking to be back anytime soon, but the reality is when you look at these things, I'm trying to see if I can find. Is that it? No, that's what I just looked at. If I can find it, the taxes are what get you in this town, because the taxes are like $28,000.
Woo!
Yeah.
Cough, cough, cough.
Oh, you got large houses close to the water. I mean, it's
Okay. Don't laugh. Ready? That's my old house.
why would we laugh?
They made it
pretty.
yellow. I like yellow actually though. It's really pretty.
What was it before it was yellow?
It's sort of like a cream. It was a little more pale, but yeah, it's really I love it. A typical and actually we have more different colors because it's more painted lady kind of style.
That photo you just had up of the front
Mhm.
actually reminds me of when in the long trailer when they go visit the aunt and he has to back the trailer in, takes out the rose bush and then the carport. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it was pretty bland. Pretty. We had a lot more thing, but I missed the dining room.
It's just so much dark wood. I mean,
That's what they liked back then. Everyone had this dark. I mean, we spent a lot of money on. Everyone wanted dark. They didn't want light. I like light. I think light it makes a big difference now. But
I still like dark woods.
really,
Yeah. Mahogany, dark cherry, anything like that, I still like them.
yeah. Well, it's all good.
Yep. Depends on what you like.
Notice the radiators. I mean, everything was still radiator back then. So, yeah, didn't outfit it for when it came to getting this air conditioned. Not so much fun. Not very fun. Yeah.
Wouldn't want to see the electric bill in that house.
Nope. Anyways, no more talking about crazy ex-girlfriends. Just something fun to think about when we all can't afford our big $2 million Tiffins and
Yeah, right.
driving up to Michigan in our van, having fun. It's just money. You make it, you
Timmy,
sell
your
it.
bubble says ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta. Where'd he go?
He
Tim-
went to the
Yeah, but
gentleman's room and he went to have a smoke.
oh, that's right. In that order, I guess.
And I guess he turned his headset off when he was in the gentleman's room for the comfort and benefit of all of us in the chat.
Well, it's 10 to 11, my peeps.
Oh my gosh.
For work
Wow.
in the morning.
I have to too.
So-
I'm up late. Sorry, guys.
Everybody have a good night. And thanks for coming in and hang out. And we will see you all on Friday.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
And thanks
Friday
for
at-
listening. And thanks for listening.
Oh,
And
yeah,
giving
no
me
Anytime.
whatever advice.
Anytime. And we'll
Anytime.
see you Friday afternoon for the drive stream to the campground.
If she gets a new holder.
I have to get a new holder. Yeah, that's right. Important. Because I broke my cell phone holder again.
Ooh.
It happens. But we'll see everybody then. Have a good night.